Muaye. Correlo, Ama Muaye, no. NDC, Mahaye, no. MPP, Mahaye, pa. Konu mienu ni na Muaye. Practical mercy, Ama Muaye. Not among Muaye. Ashanti, Eastern, Western, Central. Nana Menina. No, I was saying, it's a moon. I feel so extra. I was saying, Chamukra. Oh, no, no, number one. I can't come and say, oh, number one. And this is why you know. MPP, why you pa. Oh, no, number one. Mercy on Muaye. Koshenan Muaye. NPP Muaye. NDC Muaye no.
Salamu alaikum, kif halik tamam, mia shini jo kwe shini mult yada munyi na mwase mmakwa bana monti saying. And now see that fufra and pacho trade upon the ache na mena woka say freedom hour and I was nugusu ubabiti na mesremo say unnim dia ma memfa we mfa mo kakra bi anuanom a wo hu omo ha say no freedom fighters say ka freedom fighters and pacho nya ye nko an ye din kan ya ba ye say ye free bibi freedom na ye tiane say ye kro Ghana no ye 6th of March 1957 Ghana nya independence mesro yenya ye no freedom nka ho nti se no say ye san team bi be enya afi ni ye betwe atu ana say ye ba be pre independence war sa kwan no so bi na mom akoye kasa system nya adwuma wo man no mu mayen se ne ye enjoy wa abrochiri na obi ba ha no mo pese obi kofie no eno bi ho asem ne ye kan na say freedom fighters ne nso no me pa cho ye tenase a nsem bi say na ye didi ho nkomo ye wo Ghana nsem a enkoyi bibia e wo man so enkoyi no ye de ye ba we nya political bias bia ye nyina ho ma party bi nti eba NDC talkatives na ye nka ho NPP talkatives ye nka ho ade e ba NDC fo e ye o ma ban na wo so e be ye o mo den so o mo beka no yen ye de no kora no beto ye mfa ho ne se ne obadwan afa ye ho nti eno nti ene ye ho se unni ye chi a ye nuanom a ohu omo nyina mpa cha obomodin a se obehya ase subscribe to channels no eno na etwam wase ho no se wo hwe down ho no ma ubon se entwere no etwam ho bia ne channel anase o kan ho bia bon se ne channel so etwam compacha o search o Facebook, YouTube, TikTok ubehu yen adofo fefe ya tena se die ma me so memra mo a ye ne mo na edi dwumadie no memra mo hotetete na ma hu se modos pa na koji empire Vivian Denchra, thank you so much. Hafiz Mohammed on to say me do ase G Kanza Nkroma Ishmael me da won so wase papa Albert Entry me do ase bebre freedom fighter so aba say thank you so much. Test answer me do ase say o hwe yen Edu Buache also wa ha do ase Angelina Asari, thank you so much mama na want to say Ebenezer Crying Udi Asempa TV Ishmael Bangura yada munyina mase Nicholas Yeboa and Robert Edinkra yada mase papa but Bini, thank you so much. Daniel Ata Apia o ha say Diva Pretty aka Cape Queen also ha me do ase na want to say ahwenepa nkasa oh mechia papa Emmanuel Opoku, thank you so much. Lion Rock Bomodiana Bolov no sumaye Mavis Boatin Boatima Mavis Boatima minu aba afefe me do ase wate yeda masipa na mo support na DJ S Bonito mechia papa thank you so much. Yeda masisa maje mrese mo ba behwe nyina he na bima mamenko Francis Ebo Francis mechia wate na Foster Amankona also wa say Vivian Jimame do ase bebre se waba bo modern na ball love no so na adofo so ensa entumi nka bi yatena se enkomo na yeba bedie no pacha be benefit o parent no bo modern na share video no na adofo so ensa entumi nka bi ma memfa we emfa mo ba akoma say ope atare apamo amo US New York and empata mu ba bi ade mon fresi sadan na opamo emma mema nkwala ne mpanfo mesro ope bi akọ asori aye wedding hefa ono na be pama mount kan ona kokoje odi enkutu a mo amonantini etwe beshit ko train station ne bus station anopa no enkutu a muninti ambacho monsra nkutu wo monase na engono monase na muntwi monantini ya bere mo enkutu ne na be mo ho adwuma mesre why enti se wuti hu ku onsa abrochire wotena se ya nsuo no mode gu mutima yese na ma wuti hu yeden eku mpacho momode na monka mo na monfa nkutu monkoje ne nkutu no bi sei online no oto a wache mu mienu ne bibia wache mi na no na baso bode ensem de be kire mo aha nti UK de ogine din ho pa na mesre mo Ghana fo ye wade a ya na ye enye ye mfe nti me de me bo ho de wura kire oni etwa to na wurade na ye na etu nsuo ma yen wo ye boga na uni nsuo wo fie ana anuanom a mu ni nsuo mu fie no momode na muntu nsuo se obie adwuma na se oye adwuma bi wo Ghana eye den a obehia nsuo momode na muntu nsuo ewo honum Vivian Denchra o se wo hene wanum nsem de Simon de wo ha se Ella. Thank you so much, Obrempon and Awusu. I see you all. Thank you so much. Mama Mabusianfui Omohanina Aqua, but they were talking point. Memo Aquaba.
Oh, Henny, yeah, so. I know
What is saying?
Yahuya din, son, I also ya din.
I me who ye pa me da se dodo. Hey chamano. Mama Aquaba, I want to say.
Me hu ye busuafo me chia busuafo ahwefo ne etiefo nyina.
Thank you so much. Madam nyina amase se mo ho ye de ye da mase papa ye dwumade na na ya sha ase no mpacho OE and your first time mama hu wo ye channel yi so OE. I say good evening family. Yeah, jo super. Thank you so much. Message say momo modern am share video no matter for nsan can be but love no so na abusian for nsan can be. Over the nation uncle. Me nua what men kan mo akwa ba na bibia bokọ de ho ye. Offer the nation uncle. I'm say papa ne soundi. Oti yanka de. Offer. Hello offer. Debbie. Uhwe se na wasia adi serious na. Nyama tete no hopa. Hwe na sumo se na sumo blinke. Eno a. Uhwe se na ofa sumo blinke na over disconnect. Na dum no why? Dum no mpacho enkoyi. Ghana for TV so has ye da mu nyina masem makwa papa. Mpacho ye dwumadie no na ya sha ase no. Sei na ye ba ya na ye no.
Asero variable, okendene namie, na leru tingilla, okuyanga pana, obeyazina, oyana kwe moroko, onkwe mae, oyana yake, onyakema, osatinga, amalatinga. Asigi jasanda make, alima puwa yogi, yezor puwa yogi, na anam. Sanna borge asero variable okendene na
ndasamana ke sene ma meti wa wosresre no ha na ebo nkomo wo ho sa no hwan na ebo nkomo
Ohini unyumi na. Yo da we de ofa we he de asem.
na enti enwuma aba nkrofo obi ase enwuma de ye me de ndasamana ke enya nyom keto o
Wasabala ke.
ndasamana ke hwe nduma so ye ogbi enya asem keto anti no yanko madawro mahwe me call market na yen sha ase mfiri yen komo na na ya sha ase no he chamano ni abusiafo mba cho monhwe video ya me de to so yi hwade and then me I market and me twa asade we mba cho ba ko ye €2.50 yi or the same jene ya mama sui ba ko ye €2.50 na minim Be a mobile can be ambacho any kakrakaya winina a woman. May assure us we are watching so becanya who do I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and you know about 15 but €2.50 now. Bibia near once our Bahanam now can be so we not young fan quay in Pacho and until I made the bear fear mashada apejano and your drum hong kwa made the bear fear and I'm the good for so I might try to photo date the one. When you na go on Pachanim you €5. Ni egu hwe nyina obi te Ghana wonya jene no wadi o obi te Ghana wonya ontumi nto jene afe na aye no so asem ti jene no kwa aye ne sope na me kire wo se oba abru kire a €2.50 me ne wo ka se en convert mfa ma wo sika num ne mate ne se yese mo ate mo dollar no ekofom nti nka mo dollar ekofom di ebetimi akwa akoduru $1 1 Ghana cedis na se kokoduru ho no ma yen to €2.50 dear or has it no. Now so ubetumi anya jene aton Ghana 2 Ghana cedi 50 pesos. Unya bi. Ebi ni ho. Ntu kokoto sa jene we ampacho €2.50 na I think say ebi ana omobeyam ne atike to bi atalonsa no €2.50. Enti ha chama no menim sa obi beka fa ho ase dollar no yesi akofom. Nanso minim enema nyina da so gina ba bi egina. Na no si hwese metini ene ya so ne mene omuku no omuku metini no woka ma dentia ya teso no oso wonte so enti dollar no how do you dia na be kan fa because your message me no anka be kan wasem be yemfa dollar no so mfam wo hwe dollar e ba bi egina ya mamini kan musa e chama no dollar no ye dwoma ha man senjere ni wada ama
Sɛ yɛkuro ne deɛ ɛba ne sɛ wopɛ wo mpo political party bi a ɔwɔ so bi abɛgye sɛ ɔno na wayɛ bibi but and that to me no ɛno no mehu ne sɛ ɛho hia at this point no, that is the state of ɛna yɛwɔ mu sɛ ɔno ɛnyɛ ɔno ɔhu sɛ yɛkuro ne pɛ bibi a ɛyɛ no sɛ bibia must be affiliated to a political party.
okay
If we miss the impact of things, am I miss out on how things are affecting us? Because I mean NDC ni na me kanu NDC party me who impact me MPP ni na me can me who impact. So let's be neutral in this case. At this point, you know, dollar no kofom. What are some of the implications so there are negative and positive pros and cons what you saying
yeah
as a nation no a lot of a bit senior my watch because to whether we like it or yes no idea we been shared and see that in the history of Ghana, meaning say see that na miss but then this I think one of the time I use a dollar no and I say depreciate I see the near appreciate it against the dollar no to a large extent. Now I want a disadvantage and advantages. Now so who can ye tell no to say mate fonte ni amaswa. Sadly, we as I said, starting free, near so na better no. You see leadership by example. Say that's why na a buying a cassette. Dollar ne nneɛma akɔ fam enti mate light bill so mate nsuo so mate what you say ɔno aban no ɔno nneɛma no control no sɛ ɔte so a ɛna obetimi akɔsɔ trade union for ne mene sɛ chale mumbro na yɛntena se sɛ woka sɛ mate ni a ɔno yɛ n'adwuma ɔnte nneɛma so a it doesn't make sense. You are not being fair. You are not being reasonable in the sense say onu mate ni no so no. E say who say osro say dollar na ye say no e betime do be there that one na sako 18. And again onu mate ni car no de nam road no so no say bibi say wo car no na okwa akoye ni ye aboso kan ra na nte ne de no so ye. Enti onu no e de nte ne de so what I say. So enti krona ye wo say na wo di jene ne ye example no. Germany for ewo structure be a omudi air marketing and to be say if you share shops now what happening na omo price ni the same but difference ni too much won't mean ton milk €10 wa ha now got on €20 next shop it's not possible What they can create coins in a better so keep swimming out the better so because system not check key traders no and even a pricing system no now say I buy no cause media me control as a government say light tariffs no say water near the na then I buy no as I say one trade union for no so tena say na ekɔ nti mo so say mo quota bi mo nti so na mo nye bibi mfa and I say even me as a buy no me subsidize no this extent say be ya mo betimi ate so ama the ordinary person no ehu dollar ne euro no a ekɔ so ba from ne so mfa so but that stance no say wonni ubi bi ni abochire a dollar kosro and kosro when found who still mind more den what you are saying it issues like this we should I think say maybe to they need time to know how to regulate this thing but say oh so no panel kofro trust na so koto milk now catch any or ton ade ne say dollar aba from into so a ma me no kota no wan ton wo in dollar ton cedis
okay,
into dollar aba from
a bit say mate for no or no course or koto petrol no pacho say dollars near the current yate so
dollar no petrol no what to say at petrol so
see the menti mom deal
exactly. You see, and petrol so then now we can say $30 so it's on it no way. So you see, so it's all about that impact, people will feel it in their life when the government have total control and the government focus on very important things. By a crew, the government focus on nonsense. And the ordinary Ghanaian and also focusing on unkwasasem because say dollar back from na mitina hey. I hear people saying on the internet say, oh, and I brought from me remember Ghana. And I brought you because I brought you for life. And you better and to me enjoy and vacation in Edina. Sika mo di coffee. Because Sikana enya wahano say dollar $1 one cedi. We don't have a problem because we will not even send money. And if we don't send money home, we are okay. So this argument, people should get out of their sentimental and sometimes when you see like basic normal logic say, and yeah possible say, I buy no as I say only by example. So no say dollar above from na NDC kase. And you no see that why am a dollar above from ma. Yem bisa NDC say dollar na above from no. And you better na reflect where your bra boom. And this our power say what be my dollar above from there. And ye dollar na o man ba from no ya bra boom no me pacho e die na eba from ya bra boom.
Yep.
Me pacho mami face ya no bimbrim.
Oh, nanka ekwan wo ho mesre abusiafo amoha no mo modern ya na tap screen na my why we share from YouTube, Facebook, mpacho na o love no so na enye no nko a share ma afoforo so sa mere ya utumi de to WhatsApp utumi de to ba bia na obi so aba no aba betie bi because sebi impreduas no ye nyansafo yi na ehia wo ha no asem bi ombeka bia no we nye partisan enye se me ye NDC ni ntime ka shield wo mkakra uhu bi ha enye se me ye NPP adidi me muntimi shield wom me ka se na be ye be da bi obia comment ya wo ma ha bia na ye nia yesusu se bebo aye man no mame nko ode sen mame yu ho ansa na makode ho mame yu nti ne na me ka ne se ye hwe sisi dollar na ba for madarma ye mfa ho tetete obi anka ne de kakrakra bia na afi ye ofa meba ofa wote me nka bi o mike na me hwe se wote ye nka ofa the nation uncle hey akwa you said ay mami you brem ya kekan yes Ghana network ne ha adwene pa
I told you so ha busiafo ye chi obia eti
se pa de asem kra ni yanko e mami nti wo hwe a dollar ya te se chese efri sura e ba te se ne aluple e beti ato no but still enema da so konkon ho a ayete se konkoma agyan no nti they say wada ama o dia na beka fa ho
so ohene to say senior air chairman no kai no but the rate at which air from no it doesn't make sense because se bibi ni krampona yeah it should be a gradual process but it's beautiful say the me how say omutimi man from at once sa na omusantimi ma kosro that means that they are not really working effectively. They are just manipulating it.
Me see ano mesra o dollar no John Mahama nsenkyere ni ana say Trump tariff no because me no ka say menya nkra from Nigeria almost so the same thing. Almost say, hey, acquire any tariffs, to me, say, the one, and Timpesemi who was what drink was say, John Mahama and Saint our no Nama was resident.
And America says so. Ono fi say ono ni century near. It's not good because then all manipulating no. Because ye nim say I was said niama bo echo form because Ghana no ye di cedi ye ndi dollar. How say ye timima obi krom sika be take dominance over ye sika. Enti na kwan a mo be fa so mo be regulate no na ebe ma aye senior was say you know more regulating na. Are you doing it in the right way? And now say you're just manipulating it because you're sorry na form the same thing MPP you're sorry na a cost. So the rate, the difference between the cost na form no, I don't think say they are working with it. They're just manipulating it to make themselves look good or bad. And whatever Donald Trump is doing, no, or you know, and also it was a gradual process. And yet Africa, but Africa no, yen ye use obisika edididwa. I was see it me using ya yesika. Ain't send be ya ye be regulating no. In Kofua omudi dollar di juma we ye chrome no, it has to stop. We have to trade in our own currency, and we have to be able to produce things that we are importing. So nebe ya ebe regulated. But so omu disike guma no mu yisika womu na ochena obe sorry na aba form or change ube sorry na. What they're doing and is manipulating and it won't be effective. And no debema says any chairman no kind. So really they are regulating it to help the country. They should first start with the things that the government control. Ewo kronimo. And no never me who say they are working effectively to regulate it in a way that say and sans sembio be permanent. But no more ya no
Ade omo ye no. Ebekwa akodru baabi afi ade ne dane Usain Bolt na ekwa an na omo kope bibi di ahye saa asem no mempe bi ate John Mahama. Se watumi ehu kwan wo de yenye ntum se wo na wo de abes na wo de koi wo de yire ho afako. Na wonnim ne e wa ha na ade gye ne ho se twerem na kikikiki na ewie na afi na ofa mami
quick one.
Blem.
On say to obian to me say the government has zero hands on the way as sikane government no put certain things in place. Then Trump the one thing because one thing so a government over sha I'm afraid be fiscal consolidation measures. Government will buy no so far no one say we're freezing a lot of certain expenditures no. Expenditure be and cobium and our face so some compliments be from Bank of Ghana near the omo putting certain measures ma krono se scan wo and if it's not being on the first most of your expenditures ni sika no you quoting in dollars your projects ni be in dollars all those things affect a boama dollar ni appreciate now start freezing no and no back to the advantage of a scanner then CD nako stabilizing to some extent. And I feel back also na make us say gold for reserve no. Ubasha omuka say omo de gold. And instead of some di sika abekwa akoto nyama wo baby no omo di gold bekwa akoje. I don't know if you who follows our story now. Yes, the Bank of Ghana launch offering gold for reserve. So they no launch a program no. And no you're exchanging domestically mined gold for foreign currency and I say for foreign reserves. So initiatives na me having impact on what is going on at the moment. And you know, and yes, the government is doing nothing, anything like the government need BB. And the whole world no so Donald Trump near man so working to and I say what to for na to nkwan. But the problem is sister now can sister so can say the way somehow it looks like speed not wedding they are losing control still and I say no na pay, but the way speed na kono anu no we are all hoping for the best. And I know say I said no omo economic team even though this particular NDC boasting of a solid economic team, but we know say they are also they will try to put some things in place and yes so drastic. And I say now can and then Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, omu sika no yes and I was checking the ratings this weekend say from next week the any bit stable kakra against the other Nigerian and other countries, dicey, but a big topic. If you want to go into details, some of them I don't understand because it's a dicey issue. So I hope say those who are in charge, they can really be in charge. Senior Mokan.
Well, madam, meaning say NDC for no, say Macassa, ya, or hey, no, ya, NDC, ya, NPP. Ye, when she was say the assembly by ya, baba, Shimna, ya, domusuko, near the Nokrana to be that. To me, when they say NDC, where the doing of the NDC or the doing of the Mahama. The truth of the matter is, and one in Yanama can say, oh, share, sa tariff na, and I nye a yinkwan, a Nigerian, and see, Mahama, ye, Jumama, na affected Nigerians, one. Because she say dropping no saa no mo so echo nti say we NDC ni now the obini no ho Mahama obagima wonyere no ho obagima say wote ho ayi kura na ontimi nto no yanko ayi ode sen asiedu ho na onfa na no nsi because ye na yehu say waje hwew mame mu say ofa say wote yenkan na ofa wote yenkan
afi na metemo kan because first in the na mentemo kakra but say the mete
meba ho sisi a why meba ho sisi a also them come up
Quite unka kwaba.
Wonderful. Enti mami you for no si mame why now kasa na ukoy
they're not make can say then he say yeah NDC for na ase Ghana yeah too excited so be eduma na be eduma it's all around. But the rate at which are aircon, it looks like say it's being manipulated rather than being regulated in a way it's come to stay. Intino say, oh yeah, on your money effective. Now kodanda.
Okay, good. Me da se pa ma yenko of Ghana ninti no ma me nko no hansan ma bade ho why ofa sese wo na wo Ghana wada ma oba ya na se uhu se na intosi bia intosi we mba cho 5 ma me hwese metimi de atoso ma 5 mba cho eno se ye €1.50 aha na ye koye no to be honest
€1.50 no na guess the Ghana make us $1.50 no
$1.50 no no na jene ye ho yi so no bottle back could be also €2.50 and Ghana 2 Ghana cedis $50 aha and say no say dollar na igusu eba na eba ebetimi aba beduru $1 1 Ghana cedi tian ye beyi 1 Ghana or the saying 1 cedi $50 akwa sa ntosi amede to sui ni afa €2 2 Ghana cedi $50 akoto nti ni weni mienu no 5 cedi yes a street market. To be honest, and yes, wako ra shop say a drew time by time or mobi eba mont na wako na also wako tobi. And it is a me a mini sika no metete de no so anamako to me we no.
Let's say BTN is a first line where we ban.
Oh, I may know because I am a penny a year go about fresh.
No.
Problem be no yan fan enuro enua. Ha, kama ye free from hono.
Only maybe so we no the omoduanu Germany wa na se mo kra bae.
Mbacho ebi wo hono ma omodua na ha bi so ayekra.
Germany omudua jene.
Aye.
Okay.
German dua jene wo uko Lower Saxony Niedersachsen hono Bayern.
Niedersachsen yeah.
Bayern hono omudua jene wo honti. Omuko na efri. Yeah.
Okay.
Enti no sese no wo na wokodwom na no wo bebo ye nkrama menhwe dollar no na atu fa no na enema tonso ne hawa mo ye yi wo no etisen obetumi aboye ntawu am ye hu se ne enema esiko wadaroma enne hia sisi apa
mamema abedwafo nyina atenase mpanifo amo panels a edi dwuma yi mamu nyina atenase na menchia ahwefo atiefo nso amo hwe ye ene yadofo a enemu edi dwuma we yɛhyɛ dwumadi wi ase kokakɔ ne mfie ne nkono so anaasɛ ne mfie nkono mu a ne yɛkɔ yi yɛda mo ase sɛ mo ne yɛn agyina mu up to date mo a mohwɛ me from Ohini David TV mo a mohwɛ me from the Nation Anchor TV mo a mohwɛ yɛn on Facebook yɛkyerɛkyerɛ mo nyinaa wodi asɛmpa Ebenezer Krantin ne ɔna ɛkeka Regina Mfum Florence Dazi ɛhu mo nyinaa yɛkyerɛkyerɛ mo nyinaa yɛbɛsrɛ sɛ mo mmɔdena na mo share video no na mo like it so anaasɛ love no so na Emma algorithm no to me send this message, enrich a higher number of people. When it comes to the conversation of dollars impact in this country, honestly speaking, my decided to mean just ask them with our review. Some make tin it out, and I Ghana penny for share and Amadola neighbor form, and America trade will be Amadola neighbor form. My decided to mention it out review, mention it in TV. Ma simplify no say free nyame a ebegina se free nyame nso a yehwe se oka kire me say why nhyehyeye bi na nhyehyeye na wo ye no temporary nhyehyeye na ochina bi ye beda kosori ama dollar na saba betichi ya that means nyawo na wo ye it was just an automatic and I suggest by lack occurrences na
just wo person che nyansan nim say utumi chibeji that time e ho no ma se wo meja na entunko 15
nage say nyawo na wo ye no say wo nhyehyeye ene wo ntotoye ana wo de gu akwan mu na ya honestly speaking I was say wo sika no kra benya hoden sense asika no because odomankuma ebo wiasa na say ye hye sika nyina ebiase no yan famre bi anto ba bi so obi sika mbro obi sika so ba bi abeko wiase bia one ye one ba bi abeko wiase bia
ade ba chi yes every 12 wom 10 Nintia ye wa ade ntia won kase efiri necro mbacho efiri 17 no me dia begina 10.
Okay. Ana make say ewiase no ye hihye ade 1 2 omo de 1 2 3 ne bae no minim se woko Asia 1 na wo Asia no over Africa ye 1 woko Europe ye 1 woko America ye 1 it everyone everywhere is 1. The first and I say ya ba bedroom pempen so say obi $1 me ha say 10 cedis no kire say me twa gimi wo kwan bi so na say me say me gimi no masesa me twa gimi bi me ye nyansasem ama eni aba bedroom pempen so a be 1 to 1 everywhere ye nyina empire no and I say ye nyina that is what we hope for enti enko so sa na e ba bedroom pempen so bi say anya pekura na ye de ne be mu be du ase ni dollar because minim say me no ka say Great British pound no, is ahead of the dollar. Then a British for me ahead of the dollar. That means obiatima ye nso betima ye. Meanwhile, enyama ebetima boy amaye sika aswasene sa amaye nyina we have it in abundance. Enyama e wose yetimi ye anase boy amaye sika so sene sa amaye we rum sika no. We have it in abundance. It is ene no yentimi fast antoto enu akwam emye sa de na sa ba bedrum pempen so say omusika na kwa kodru 1 to 15 omo 1 ye 15 omo 2 ye 30 na se yakoda kosore na se no omo 1 aba ye 10 na wo se me mfa powder ntutu mo hire embo asomesi ana obentia baso a me se me de mani na ato for mo hwedin se frinyame a ebegina se frinyame nso ayehwe. Now let me come to the prices of goods and services I wo kroma say ya adane ntokwa left right center no. That is where when I start explaining things people get to miss my point. The TNA say my course university me economics to any level. Me basic economics am here SHS no. The American the fundamentals am minimum. The amount my economy timigina whereby I produce enough now to me ton be mark for the minimum no to my basic understanding no. So one kasa abribia says come first come kwa bontin ko for obinia mamba but abribia no in abundance na mpo ton bi ma amount for na ma wuji amount for tika de ba wo economy e ma wo economy ejina. That is what I know. And for what I know right now, Ghana, we are not producing enough to even sell to others. As I'm speaking with you now, we depend on importation. Our livelihood in this country here is dependent on importation. We import everything to the extent to say, I deal with import it. Wait, when my crow, I mean, you back when we do a chroma, we do a chroma. Wait, who did we are the idea, Simono? Wait. Kraba.
Chapa, we say anything.
Wait, ya kraba. Wait.
Ofa. Na opeso hu se ne boy is in.
when the brad where the man to we the man me man to bet when you na crab o ma we nya we o ma we I think shop right in shopping mall near there. I think say ubenya bi o wato ye nya no pro we mu toothpick mami fa we ntu nche we de makwa ni mododo toothpick I di yesim eno kwa ye nya no ha ye kraba. Now tomatoes, onions, yeah, wakoto Germany, I will can say to see the 50 pesos in euros. No, Ghana, yeah, enough, say, crafty Burkina and Deba. And Burkina for also be safer. It was a Ghana cities at the coast safe and Yako Burkina Park of Faba. And no than chair, and Tadia Bebrae show Chroma say no, you produce your entire no I say. Majority of your entire day, a free Togo, any Amanonin or Mokra, Eddie free by China, no name chronic for. The best ourselves some cities adequate safer and as adequate yuan and adequate dollars and so now they are fast had manaba. 80 say no say we see dollar no SOT and for that matter any member for my business I say any man are you producing it in your country and for that matter you demand you are demanding for cheap cost and not cheap prices. No, you are not producing, you are still relying on importation. 80 more Mr. Mo say more fighting among forward more fighting the before no. When the brand dollar no 15 or 14 cedis no I no go find your money buy. It is a all go find your money brand dollar no 14 cedis or the 100,000 I go find and yama at the buyer. And then the profit in we calculate the ebia 20,000 at Osintino ebia or turning in a 120,000 and now they were the 10,000 at Osintino told you 110,000 and then the profit in and then was the dollar number from 80 on ton on teso so or teswa. Na say eba bedru se bia e was say the profit in na ton a so just 100,000 na bi mu a me no ka say dollar yi mu so wontimi nya bibia na say nyina so bia nka say me kroma na e produce enough ntini say me ton wi a me ko fa bi abontin bi me ma ko fa bi o me ka say me kroma ya me fa ne fofofo me wa sa I mean nyina so ni ho sa ahunto so ni ho say o ton de o ko fa fira abontin ba eni wi a onko abontin bi ebi wo fi o be fa o fi enti no onko spend much money sa onko fa bi mu ma. Meanwhile, Minoka say, or told the old person or ton of Fufuni, we are. I was also aquabunting, no cophobia massa baton. It won't turn off of Fufuni, not face, you can only soon the profit in measure the capital. No, realness or say aquabunting, cophobia maba. Every make a going to another and I say, we know so Sakopabus Fro, as I never can see can answer what the drabunting on. No, quite an so by. It's not one I will not agree to tell you, and I say, will not agree to the fact that one thing Yamano so sad. The patronage, those kind of Yamano back from as a driver for anti-so they are then it is up to the GPRTU, Ghana Transport System, and in the government. It is up to them. But already near on Nakofa Yamani free Togo, Nakofa free Burkina, Nakofa free, say tomatoes near their working. Tomatoes here we go on ma, which rest to 50 pesos in Ghana, many of the 50 Ghana cities. Tim you, say tomatoes now. Why you go now so to 50 pesos no asante achem kono wa na make say menya no be 50 Ghana cedis wo akra obeti menya no be 70 to 100 cedis a tomatoes no enti ye pesa me kama ni be si ne say ye kra tomatoes di free Burkina na eba ene kwa Ibrahim Traore say o makwan me ye mfa raw materials ni free Burkina biem enti ene edwadi fo no man bebre na kwa Burkina o mo na so nya because
the MSA and speaker Ghana for network. She say I feel Sam George see free econo or bebo modern. Of Atimenka of a Mike in Edum. Okay, Obasiambem. All right. Mbacho mamenko di ho talking point on fa kakran so na yenhwe na yenko yanim mesra wo hanom abo modern na share video ne sei ye behwe eyi unua akwa ye friend sen chema untumi a ya moa no sei ye se okọ hunger strike ye hwe na ya beka ne ho asem ye wi a Jandam Ken wono so ogusu a o defend eno kwa atwoma hwe ba bia ne bank card etale na hwe ni ti ye wie ni abedi ho nkomo sisi anti mpamo chawo madawro mamomo mode na mo share video na momo love no so mo like ye page na ba bia wo bia no boso amaye na yenko de ho wada ma breme
ohini mecheti efo gina David Chan wo hwe yen na Jonah kwenu edamu nyina ase mu amaba ha nyina mu nhye na mu so mu ntwere mu adwen na yensu ade enko ohini obia ka bebre no obia ka kakra bi a mepɛ sɛ mede bɛtoa so ne sɛ sesi ano me nkɔka sɛ NDC for ɛyɛ biribi nti na ayi no deɛ binim no sɛ Donald Trump ayɛ ne tariff system enti sesi ano me kita sika Ghana for yɛndi dollar yɛdi cedis enti me akɔfa nneɛma wɔ America nneɛma no yɛde ayi ato so taxes bebree ato so mintimi ntɔ enti deɛ na mɛyɛ na matena se bi wɔ me fie memfa me cedi no nkɔtɔ dollar enti to me deɛ mehu ne sɛ saa tariffs ne adeɛ wei no ama amanfoɔ bebree nkɔtɔ dollar no nkasa mu kɔkra nneɛma because nneɛma boa yɛ den enti ama cedi no ɛwɔ kuro no saa na me my dream de meka me saa ɛna na wo kan about yi ɛna me de me $100 sɛ me to America yɛ tua me dollars me de $100 ɛna call market me konya ayi 7 different fruits ya chichi no bag mu ti say na uje ne bag bag be 15 pieces wom minya 7 different fruits minya nuts ankese mienu ewo chance mu ankese mienu ne ebisa ye ho say Ghana ni na oti Ghana na no so yetua ne cedis no so boso me so na bia ya ma ne 2000 Ghana cedis obetimi the 100 cedis akọ market akọ tonia ma nyina me buboi oh it's in never be or was any obia can a penny for share if we are growing what we eat ye be okay but long as say ye cocrania money dear say ya na be it is in there and you'll be an money way and the war that is going on is affecting the dollar and I must see no etina ye crow ni muti I must see the new way do and
of our dempa
mami flo kakra na ebinom pe ma wo se obi atworo comment bi se Ghana for ye kasakra dodo dollar cost ra ye complain dollar ma form so ay say kasa me pa mcho munya monti bi ase dollar e ba form is a good news ye tiasesa but dollar coming down would have an impact in our living in our day-to-day living in the cost of prices of goods and services it's a useless coming down here. To say Bema and the Bema TV started boy Duma 2-3 hours now on to any aquadan to one Duma Huna Oyen. Yet, yes, $1 neighbor from your pick. But Sisi Ami freedom never make a some of our quoted cities.
Hey,
Abra Poda Manu Haya, Poda Manu Haya, some of our copies 30 Ghana cities. Meto tomatoes 20 Ghana cities. Body bet him 20 Ghana cedis. Banchi, ukwa yebisa so percent so me 20 cedis bia ko fufu. Ni ayi ba ko ni atwa mienu yeseje. Fako. Hwe tomato si ekura David. Oso oto no say 2 cedis 50 pesos o jeme.
€1.50 ana jenny we €2.50.
Oto no 1 cedis 50 pesos. Mo ya na mo de exchange rate na kasa. Na mo fa exchange rate in kasa. Ohini David 1 e wo Germany over Ghana e go school e ka kire say 1. 81 in Germany is 1 in Ghana. But the fact is that in Germany 1 aya wo ha 11. Kire say wo mpanifo kwasiampafo ne di so. E no cry first question mark. The fact is that honum 1 aya wo ha 11 no e wo say ka kire wo say there is something wrong somewhere. Also Germany or tomatoes 1 cedi 50 pesos, 2 cedi 50 pesos. Or no say any pano. Saboso me salary of 500 Ghana cedis kura on tia ko kire sa. Tie me yo, almost say any pano. Saboso me salary of 500 cedis and 1,000 Ghana cedis kura na on tia ko kire because only 10 Ghana cedis a owura dwomo betima didwa to nyama bebree dia ba fi. Only 20 Ghana cedis a owura dwomo betima didwa to nyama bebree dia ba fi.
The truth of the matter is menti so obi su ha wa aduane ho. Ebi me sense amba brochiri nyina menti so obi su okom ho da.
Okay, but come to Ghana where we have the arable land, we have the sea, we have the good weather. But ni wura dwomu bia na me ba fi amano say posi me mpake moto no kwa na abena bisa mo faje asem me se o se na ba onim de me na kofa mu ameba eti mu a mo ma mo yin ma ko homa na mo adwam mo say ma na eti mu ntobo no me sira mo fa am a testimony am a living testimony o mo wiam e mani wiam
Eti we are branch na ma yiri akoma na de bia na de gu no so na woti onti untobo bia empanifo no na ti tobo no system na kasa na ti tobo no.
Certain that is main country say food is nothing here in Germany. Inti over uwo kromu na unya ne obedi nya baabi ade utibeto. DMBM.
DMBM. Ghana ni no age 1000 Ghana cedis. And so transportation what they call duma ba fie nko a day e begi 30 cedis free 1000 Ghana cedis. E month yesen. Transportation nko begi 20 cedis free 1000 Ghana cedis. E month yesen. I mean light bill, water bill, sanitation, boiler fee. Mention them plus anti Mr. Yakasa Mumayan Kasa say dollar need the above for more right. But it is not reflecting at the market. It is not reflecting. I know a branch about cost of for gas at beton. Now so still now price in every mine was increasing the wholesale price of the gases now. Cylinders and getting now of beton was increasing on Tuesday intia $1 for me while it is not reflecting in the prices of goods and services. That is why I conclude to say the only thing about me to me say we are having a stable economy, we are having a good economy is that when the country starts producing a lot of those things we import, when the country starts producing that is why I will start to say, okay, there is something new, different. That is why we are having a stable currency. For example, look at Burkina Faso. And Ibrahim Traoré taking over in Burkina Faso. Or saying the first priority, they say they have to start growing what they eat and eat what they grow. And for that matter, they are producing or they are planting and they are cultivating enough. So the bay enough, no matter be a maye. So the bay abibia no be sika aka omusika ho na momusi economy net medina. What are we doing in this country? So this new administration, no, I know say how many months in here? 4 5 months.
Say man chiremu ya mo a.
And then I think say you will have a plan for the agri sector.
And dumelo ho. Ofa dumelo ho.
Oh, dumelo ho pa. Na no me say na onenam afram place in the important one or so base. I'm thinking, sir, maybe they are planning for state farms. Maybe that is what I'm.
And you say me a mistake. I'm a main so photo here. That's all. No, me chiro mo say we na me yin. Ahodo mienu. Ofa say mienu a €1.50. Unti mako 10. We say ni ekuta me ye 5. We say mienu a €1.50. Why wadama?
You see, it's Mr. Bushanfo. The reason why prices of goods and services are not down as expected. Say a lot of things now. Now no woman back up because interview no. What's offer? And then you go Burkina Faso tomatoes no yenya bi. Ubenya na bra wa bremu no. And at first when you kura na wode ba Ghana no. Checkpoint bia obedu police checkpoint bia you have to bribe them. So 1,000 Ghana cedis 1,005. To obedu no. Neka wa bon we say calculating nyina na the share product na wo dey bani. That is why we go do marketer. You buy tomatoes for amount is 20 Ghana cedis. But making e be producing in Ghana na say yakasa na dua in Ghana. Water region e dua e. Na e dey about water region marketer. O kwa na yi 2 cedis mo ma obunya tomato akotwu mo kwa di akple. E dua ni na Shanti region. E na dey about Shanti region marketer. We yi 10 cedis and 5 cedis mo ma obunya tomato say akodi akple. Akotwu akodi wa papa prensa no wa mpesi papa bi. So please, we are not here to say abanye niema na sekoya ye mbona batuno, but sa fechire ne basa wala practice niema bi na mutimi ye na mo ya na mo party full soldiers bo mo abaso ntimo expect say mu bi amba bo mo abaso no ye nyinya burusa mentality na mo party full soldiers ne wono ye ti kroma say na during COVID-19 period Akufo-Addo my free water for how many months? 6 months. And na man for nyina boje so wa ya di o that's sorry, you must say you saw that the chairman is from Jessica. What would you? What would you? Yet you come out. I know Dubai crash. I be only to Papa or Massa Simua. Omochiapu and a day of 1 year man. Uko Dubai and Sua for saying Ghana. And then Ghana and so this bottle is 4 cedis. This bottle in so bottle is 4 Ghana cedis. We Kutami. It's 4 Ghana cedis. I want to 0.5 liter. It's 4 Ghana cedis. Okay, Ubeto so way for Euro Germany. Ubeto so way more American. Ubeto so way $4 in America. $4.
Beer. your prestigious hotels be classy and they could do on my own bit to the amount airport. Airport 3 euros.
Uko Kempinski ane bonku uko hotels akese ane bonku we meto kwan ho meto no market for it.
Debbie mbacho Debbie.
Uko 36 by $5. 36 case and do $5.
Imagine 80 omo Dubai mesram Dubai so borders but ene no ya ba do pepe so a untimi nkokwan ho na wasanso ofom ni bia no ai so koto we edi ntira ya bodam edi ne ba bedu be adu eye penifo na yeti come say aban akupa do MPP aban my water free water during COVID period for 4 or 6 months. Yes, wo ye nyaje aban ne bo adwuma o ma yensuo ama kodosa de mu kwa kotratra pipe asi na ebie pipe no guo mo so ye koda kosore ya o mo say hey ya boka ya bragu e ka no sika no se butua wo mo ji ni nyina ko mante no mo chema API me ne wo e ka say wo beti o china bi after 2-3 months bi o mo say hey dollar no yesre mo me na see the nine ba ko dollar na ti free ye go chire ma chire fa e ti mu su wani na mo me be 1 year 2 years 3 years later na da so jina be na sa da so ba forma nya ka so okay dia mu ye bibi na ma na ba fo na sisi ya prematurely ukoje hu samba na o china bi ayo because it go man about be ka chire say oh we have arrested the dollar and we've given the key to IGP ti mu so mo ye fechire mu pese prison ye be ba prison na mo say je gwa ni so jagu muso amamu meka se kwala we mu ade se de kwaku manu se start fire to no
kwasie ni mu
net topics ni yam kwa net topics so say $80 some we chaya mpone.
Okay madam ase jumadi na na ya sha ase na abusia ye wo hano ma nano ye betians everybody go out, make the noise. Everybody make noise. When yes, chairman to me. Ubia sorry kwa bontin ye didi na Joma Hama cheno. Nam say, hey, na kwa wayaliana. Mofanu kankafu. Chese. Yakwa kwa chiunia. Na omukwa ye ni yakoko bono kwedu. Ne kwedu no to be honest, ewa me body achire monti no muntie kakra. Na ye wia mpacho yemra mo meje madwenchire
tesi pa de tio man na boneno e wo mu agodo bebre e din kan to it kwaji koko road contract in Western region $45 million na sabre no koko asphalt kura 1 kilometer na ye $800,000 Utumine nkofo bi ye kana sichi ma sapeti 1 kilometer omo de man $1.5 million. Tuma no waji sika no awanye de ama ne ho atakoji adwamu a enu nti eye investigative agency for ofa no ni. Adwuma no a wo ye ne basabasa na se wanye no. NTC e ba mu no. And the chief of staff the directive via ba ye say sika kese bia e probe 10 million Ghana cedis no ma abagima dia ye be ye hwehwemu ansa ta ambassador o chesa
yeah
you hu ya ne say koko bodo mo deputy CEO bia ye frɛ no is it really anchor but defy chief justice the chief of staff directive no at transfer sika no akoto won't me account for 50 million Ghana cedis 500 billion. So can never to won't me accounts one on what America equal withdraw 11 billion. And or transfer a 39 million. And the call a year or the court treasury bills. And now can or the question insurance company be my friend of Paradise a year insurance. Not as a one obi okoko border ya kana siki pese omo eda aban kwanta aban ba ye no aye hu saade no e na ye freeze accounts ni na kasa ne nyam so no na wontumi no a so onya aban adwuma da onya board member da eni anya bia kodiri ho a e ya aban dia na ko ni fie ko fa no de wanka ho be ye ko ni fie ye de ye ko fa ye wo ye no so nchen a Ekwaya free Sabronumwa. I was a Temwa de call a official abofono.
Okay.
If you want to want to make company na Japan that want to on there. And son of what want to make Galam say. On one buying a castle or ye Galam say. Wabra or day and Yamako Tanonimri Forest Reservoir. Na Wabra winning cracker. Would you not walk the castle or ye Galam say? Next all ye Galam say, what to bra? Mining Act, no. The Bugawa, it reached 25 a year.
Yes.
Good year. And it's a okay, come to come and so current and Yama won't be a fan on Omnia. Not a fair. Or you'll be or your mining come for Kese. It's the wood to win on also say Ghana for sorry, no, the Ghana put him up on here. Won't to me the poison I would take you, mama, a man, no mama, ne, man, so a man, echo wa. Or the papa will not be any, none of Benny, none and I am so. In a wood to be born in the I don't know. Ain't you know, so so Casa or no near board charm like that. Or near see with that into your friend in Libya. I just saw no one can live here or Bravo the other day. And if I say, well, your board charm and I see you one what's near your pony at your mind. To do a while, young conquer with your baby, but with me, I need a couple. Eye bonnet your mind.
Sanity.
And I am people by almost what you will be.
Abusiafo mpacho yate kakra nti enie mame ni kan ko fa ho no na wo Ghana mesere mo yewi a okay unit mame yu nkasa na ofa ya nto aso because ono so na yi na dane dum so nti mame se na mu ache mienu NDC fo no ho no ma ha afi na jama ha ma wo bojima wakiwa munyina wakikiwe ya wo wiade wankiwe nti se no Galamsey ya mo gina so ne adi na se mo bae makwa akopam wo de mame nkonkotie wo no ma se man I don't know
Ohini so say de bia wo fa ya kasa asemu se ye ja empanifo na chi di ne eba timamufo no so say e baaye timamuni na onye sika ento eduane ndi timamuni na onye nsuo papa enum no timamuni no na akwa gina ho se adenti ne ya chi obi a odi Ghana bone siyasi ma Ghana enye eduma te se ye Ghana ye kuro nipa negu ho na emra enye eduma wutie nsem ya papa yi ka wuntumi aye ya eye den na Ghana ni anyansa ede wutirim adwen de wutirim eko gina ho ka se adenti ne ya chi papa yi adenti na se papa e be gina ho no ka se Ghana fo mu sorry o won bisa ho se den na papa ne yeye na Ghana mra wo ho e wo se mra ne ye eduma na
ma menko ofa ya ho ofa ya de nation uncle brem
Oyini mutemenga
wo dem kama pa
abuchafo ankomo ayebi se wo hye partisan lens we bia yito from so wo hye MPP lens and wo hye NDC lens we bi oh ni so anasa wo adwemu sisi ya mebe kasa ya but yito from say dem ayi me bia to we na me ni nkomo wa sisi ya yen kansa mo a yen nyina ebeto adwene why timisra wo hye partisan lens a wo de yito sisi ya na yen nkomo bi oyini omo a omunti na kroma sei both MPP and NDC omuntimi and fight corruption the full soldiers of these parties. The full soldiers of these parties in both parties are not ready to fight corruption. And such is what is happening. Me of during MPP administration, we did a lot demonstration upon demonstration accusing the leadership, criticizing them left, right, center, calling them out, blaming them for all what was going on. Galamsey, corruption, bad leadership, our finance minister, the president. We did all we could. And now we call election. And at the end of election, and a new government at Orban, a promise Ghanaians say, Samutu Obama menasa me ba. Obia what di oman we sika edi oman we afa kwambone su bia match sa nipa no na de wafa kwan bone so no fa bia magye afiri sa nipa no de ama o man no back mesra mo se wo ye pani ana wo ye party supporter na onim se wo pani nwie sika na wo gidie wo pani nim se o mo kro no na ye to nsa frɛ no ana ye kye na tena fie o se hu so obaba fie to ba bitina tena fie to ba dwon ko ba bitina na dwon se wo gidi wo pani ni di se o mo kro no onfa o man taku onfa o man sempoa ni hu so a ye kye wo pani na tena fie se ni hu so a ye be jana mana ba fie obaba fie obi antimi nya ne be na mom this kind of strategy ana ye kye obi a chenchena atwan ye njai no ye kye obi a chenchena atwan ye nyina ba kwakogu ho akwakoye demonstration akwakoye dede because ye njai no ana threat ahodo ana de omo ye die yenso ye ba power yenso ye be ye bi. So this is why these two parties cannot fight corruption, because NDC will love to fight or will love to prosecute, arrest, jail some of them. But all yes, na the conscience say I won't be in power forever. And if these people also come to power, they will do the same thing to me. And all you na osa esru o kwanisu. Because when him say or chine bi to me betima free nsa. They said they need MPP buy ya to me free nsa abedi NDC one. And this is why we are where we are today in terms of fighting corruption. Never will you see me running to those areas to say, say, because fight chama won to me say chama won to me na kasa nim say won fa o man we sika o kwan bonis bia so ondi o man na bro galam say na o ye no nya kwan bonis na o ya onko no nko chi ne ho ano onko na de be bisa no nko chirechirem so ono ne lawyers na be ko onko no nko chirechirem say aban no so lawyers. At the end of the day saban no ne ko na say up and down cause we na say ebo chama won to me na say tu no mo de ne betuma no mo de na tu. But Kroma no bisa ho say ebiasi sa pam obi ati obi atomaji bibi afiri obi ho ana. That is a question to all of us. Me maka say I have my own marking scheme for this particular administration. And you may be about way ya mo baba bontra be bona baso no ebi ofara you need me marking scheme ni tu hu me. But maminka clear say one of the things say what me marking scheme one when I see it, I mean when I see this government doing it, I know been a better terms of fire. It needs to be praised. Hey, fighting corruption, claiming or taking back all that was looted, all those who told this country, told us whether to whatever means, all those who cause harm to this country by illegal mining, galamsey and all other stuff. You know, by way this administration to me will do more very responsible and very accountable and deal with them. Will be framing terms of this government is there because it will be unusual if I will come and praise them. Tell MP NDC aba na all MPP, finance minister, all prosecuting, all I mean what Kindi I find the money na go am minor, all sectors. One are not that board that was one are not CEOs, one are not executive, I mean finance. All the sectors, all taking them one after the other. Now, I better no more position. No, could you talk black one? Some George, no, mention them. Some media, no, well, do I go no more a buying way? Anyone more journalists, amateur, I was telling them. They be expose, a scandal after scandal, expose on the wind their way fire, what they need the way we are. Almost fast evidence, not come home, take you on one after the other. Now, for you, and your campaign, you can't say the Panama. Because this time around, NDC has proven say they are different from NPP. Na sebani sa Mr. Moya Omega na the NPP na say NDC na MPP full soldiers no ya pabucha ya munja ise girno mo du meka druo ana munja no say no so na so wanya boni bia obi entimi na bi okroma e bi jai no. Say the NDC ba me yan friend no pa say member na my first because of what? Because me nye but say you say my ya betu ka friend. What you them and out to be NDC ba ya this national security for about V. Ya the national for police for about V because the minor broke money or kind biaso was say it do tamper person. But one na say bio oninya akwanya bi na opportunities be time I want to miss one year government appointee that it doesn't take being a government appointee or working in a government sector before you can cause harm to this country. You can even who cause harm to this country are more than those that are in the government positions. Eti Mr. Ghana for Mitramo, and you want to see why you galam say near Kosona. Omo this have grown crowd any government position because so no government position and so government sector people and never can say or directly. But one question about though politicians say so much but don't want any government sector but don't with your mind bro deep money and for the baby I saw for the baby yanka so for do eh sankayenya seriously the be okroma say ya so we take Ghanaians on our own can you so for do be prison okroma say we dey so for do galam say okroma Unim anyam to fa ho bega lam se okroma say musicians na omo na okroma say na omo yi kata kese eyi ami memoka bia di ebo musician bia di na musicians na omo to kata kese no ka say nyum na omo bo na omo di sika na omo di kasa na wa obo nom du he fa na ni pastor Ghana ko be yesterday Ghana for na 35 million na ko he no kra onya say sika na de to sa kan omo yi na galam say musicians in Galamsey. I saw for no baby na Galamsey. Sabai because of taking on now what dealing with those causing harm to this country. When the master for local prison will grow, when the musicians are local prison will grow, when the politicians are for local prison will grow, a local jail will grow. Mr. Ramon, we have a country to build, we have a country to develop, not for ourselves, but for generations coming. It is a case of Bibian, we could be na take a friend so man say ye cheno na the chicha ma utu mi ne no kwa na ma utu mo bro chia nchi say ye ti obi na bro fana but Bibiano e ko pass ye ti obi na e fro obi na munya no ye nya no for what reason ya cheno for a particular reason ye nya no for what reason for reason it say ye nya no for bra eti mesre me ma me kasa wa abujafo ha say no mesre said this administration say obey due diligence. Now what go after those who were corrupt? Now say bazawala, of which some of us we still doubt. Let me be honest over here. We want them to do it, but we still doubt. We doubt because it has happened so many years. When NPP was in opposition, a different threat Roman Farmer NDC, when NDC was in power. Jida, Sada, Isofoton, mention them. Confirm almost a talk of Burkina, a Bass branding. Official one. We blame be able say all these accusations. Oh, yeah, why you be a no? You could be as your mobile. How many people were in jail? How many people were in prison? How many? It is a moment 8 years. That's a 1 year. That's a NDC about almost the first 4 years. You know, yeah. Some of us we still doubt, but we are hoping say don't call that round. Nothing much changing bibi. The other full soldiers no. Mumunjai na boka ho na mo say wo man no. Yes, I watch na bi NBC mo dey say ya na mo dey I mean frustrated NBC na want me protect to bia. Watch na NPP super power. Odo so ba be na NBC for that go no. Ene ya NPC mo NPP for mo ko transform we. During NPP administration NBC for so transform say o. The video no be send o any. We are during NPP administration, NDC was contact na forms.
Me we are come make say sitaton.
I see a look at ya, some George no even say some dem film omo contract na form say because almost a demonstration.
What bank opposition dia? Bibia ni among got na form. Obi an na form.
Mo se mo ko school mo hia mra mo se mo do man Ghana. Ya frɛ obi so na no e bo no ko adu ahodo mu do mo tie mo ya lawyer for ti de ka wo be kan say mo ma mra ne nya na dwuma sɛ bo na try sɛ mo na e be ja no de o sɛ mo ka no no enso do mo di ni be de ko gu popo enso hini de mo kan sɛ me ma be defend sɛ chenchena ana da bi chama untumi sɛ akoko mo de kwa na ko di no ho mu so na tade mu so na body mu so ni stafu de ko di no bia mo nyi mpa mo man no. Nemo se mo anya na se eya fitire baza wala after 1 2 3 months ni eja no nam ho a ye ba be ka asema kire Ghana asema ye be ka de wo yan kasa idimu ye ni ba be ka kire Ghana po se e ko ye fitire baza wala se ya ye be 2 3 months o akoda bi tema untumi na nam Ghana nam ne ba bi na ye ni masema ba be ka kire Ghana po ye be ka kire Ghana po se mo hu ye ka kire mo se ko ba ni de ba de se ya no mo tie eti me be o mo di de se bo beti mai bi ti munya bibi Mami fanso anu bi sumbram say nya say
Mayu brem na memfa hecheman no intentem wadama. Akwa wi na sem no enkonkosi hwe.
E was say ekosi bibi ni ehu say
NDC uso say was say ade na nsi. Ofa akire omu dada. Say we mu na wa yi a mbekwa akotena ase akoye sitaton. What you say?
Enti na ye pese say si omo atwo omu egu mu say omo ye bibi. Enti ye pese bibi si ni ehu say ampa this time around omo be ye edwuma. Oyene. Enti say na wofa kan no. Say nsi di a eni enso ye beba abeka na ye betimi abeka.
Hechemano, Bremana memfa de one talking point.
Chema want to make case in the middle say be ameka say. Didn't know afraid and anything because
Gamma make noise. Tell the people make noise.
Oh, to me that when that me that. Or by nurse and come make sure that people don't sort of feel say mama and I say NDC or more abuse or more power now. When they came, no power on radio, so kasa tisa gold send who.
But our message be my wife. Just a second.
So can we no can we no ma wanka girlfriend. And so kwati apia do say obeware obenya girlfriend so.
Ebia no wa busa.
Chama who girl?
Me o girl.
Girls and a girl.
Girl.
Bakope. E kan o yere ho.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Any
Mbacho ma me brem.
Hey, proper integrity won't find every say. Hey, who?
Simple. I bet catch them on the baby.
Wait, now it's not original chair or original chairman.
Ashanti regional NPP chairman, no.
Interesting. You see, you be a say never why common, but it's only a foolish man, and add them publicly to cheating and I say infidelity. We are such as a union answer for because any idea be a SAP if you are not. So the country knows a case and man penny for transform because it boils down to integrity. Chrono only integrity. Because before integrity and come got transform. So what I say, because whatever it is, no, I am run almost show the action. So if you're against the Omayana, you can also do something legally, you challenge the law. Let's test the laws in the country. But who solemn quatna for you see, 18 America de Biasa, we or for Ghana, show we because penny for a crown, a man on Jimmy, they are fooling with the laws. And it's sad, say, these are our honorable men. Near the camera are two ye honorable women, we are first gentlemen. Don't you say Donald Trump money? I know Casanembao.
Kafra, Hechamano, he is fighting for national chairman. Say from regional or co-national, and you are here, eh? I'm telling you, a day is coming. Some man we say nye bibi or baba be national chairman. I didn't hear. Such a yachine kakre krano. Mom say me do party ninti na party Jimmy Fon to say, we walk damn war your party no. Don't know do party ninti. A chini to mom or your hard mind to much church no. Mom for man ubo no national chairman.
And you see, the ordinary Ghanaian no we are more to the extent say, papa, ebi obu akra we school a civil engineer. University about a coin by a fair coin contract and ma bono akwa fro ahu se na ye no. What I say, tell to me, didn't say I award a contract to somebody who is not a contractor. To be on your coin, on your contract.
Obia on the food, your man a Greek minister.
Sometimes you see Ghana for like I say, oh, your problem is ordinary Ghanaian. I know, but your first problem is leadership. Leadership is your first problem as a people because the leadership will fall in place. Yeah, any choice. You may follow because the same ordinary Ghanaian any about which you know. You said if we acquire, I'm about to compo. But Ghana, no, I say, and sometimes it's sad. Said the ordinary Ghanaian, I still get people who are defending things. Who say I'm not for NDC, I'm not for NPP, and sadly, we NDC so we a power dynamics. We read the 48 laws of power. The NPP, NDC for NAD to me, you know, a power. They will take somebody ɔno nso wɔ power anaasɛ ɔwɔ ano ɔwɔ tumi ɛwɔ party nim na yɛ humiliate you publicly a way say other people who are also like who come and target NDC government you know will try to to scare and detest and you know you say a power play no more but as to say make be match and I say me parliamentarian, which of course that's mere parliamentarian because when I say we parliamentarian, I don't know what I'm even doing here. Make my yaman abroso. Na me party mu na se be say si wo mu na wo ka se entena se ho na me on beka se me non-conformant because me entena form because me to me no me wo party ni but me entena form because kwasa se ma me even if I don't agree to it make us say let's test the law test the law no because law no wo ho ma ye nyina so you see it's a penny for dey bia meka because ye ordinary person no we expect nothing from them until they give us anything. These people are not leaders, so when leader because the way their whole attitude, no, integrity, self-respect, until we can't. That's why sometimes when people who come as some now and say obey because they are not leaders, and the ordinary person will tell you say you are disrespecting our leaders, but these leaders don't behave like this. You leader, you can't behave anyhow. Only so better so behave anyhow. Men call leadership no. Period. About your only said neighbor to me it's all because of the freedom. By your community, we don't hold people accountable for anything. And integrity is first thing. We share your politicians here day in, day out, you know. Their conduct questionable. If I don't know why we expect these people to make policies that will benefit the majority of us, because even on one case, self-mastery. They have not mastered themselves as leaders. And then I'm mutimi to monster our parliament. And more mutimi defending corruption. Or you say I didn't know bonnet neti, but not to radio so me MPP ni me no defended it means such a person only character. And you don't expect me say the last people are I expect morality, and that's the best of morals from the first group of politicians. The most moralless people on earth are politicians are leading the chat. They don't have morals. You don't expect morals when you are dealing with them. So I don't know why sometimes the ordinary Ghanaian who politicians dealing with my MPP unya she one hour say these people are not, they don't understand, they don't have they don't respect on cap like, and sometimes it's sad. So who can we master now and say because there, but they don't demonstrate, leaders don't behave like this. Penny from penny total for but the dresses at the park or platform. Like who does this? Who does this? Because one man say contract now with man look like you so I want to a contractor or a civil engineer. How would Chema want to be with such a person? How will he know this company is the best company? Does he have what it takes to vet a best contractor? Even if he's going to outsource the contractor, what are Chema want to be credential or they be outsourcing the best contractor on the market for us? So you see, it's sad, but who can politics in tea? Ordinary Ghanaian, no my own can. Who didn't pay for them, but I say it and I will keep saying it. We penny for that. Just that yeah, ordinary Ghanaian, we don't have the proper and we don't have orientations like we care again. That is why these people have the chance to be there. And another circumstance when ben leadership baby. Because who does this? This is absolutely like I don't know. Charlie Obim Ebusia.
Don't talking point.
Ohin David, Ebusia for Gladys do Kofi DJ, any Annie Okon, a chairman. It's like me too, I'm just eating. Ohin David, say, ye buy na ye can say, MPP ni NDC nyina ye baako. Nati memuni no, on pese ye beka, on tiase. Adentina. All this while, no, I was say another government back. Ni be pro people way, ni who say niama all ye no, and yet This is why we are calling for independence of the security system of Ghana, independence of all these handles of Ghana. No, and it's in a yet na minus I de we mean GD. Yalo, yeah, the Bible score political party.
But
Political
Obi say, on say, ya mame Jane Mensa, or to Quine Urbano, or the private jet by. Sa issue ni a big topic because okuja to abla kwama or mo kasa bibiri no or mo ka say senko mo pen so a any separate you fa a private jet so we use commercial or the presidential jet na e wo hono no mahama bai wo se enye sa na Akufo Addo so complain say presidential jet na enye into me fa enye yi so or rent private jet etina wiem dwonso gu yeso we nipa ne ba ya wono so akwa bi enti omo say nsa na nkofo keka hu eye strategy ya fa so kwache chema wuntumi se ne be ya sa asem no ebe kata so to aso
ohini it's America no sa omu nyina ye baako ade a yakɔchi nui ya ye dey score a political point na in the next 4 years yakase o ayi wuntumi ya ade bi ye che no when nyina enya ade a ebekwa kosi aga
na tese wo che no keke na wawie nti opie kura na ya che na mana pie
adenti na ye twen ya wo hwe ne kwedu a ya bo hwe these charges a adenti na ye twen ya to say na El Chairman no onu no ti ho no or your contractor onimu say the difference between even the chippings ni niama na ye de ye road no onimu near the contractor come no na me chia ya chi no me no me hu ni say eye ni bia omo pese omo prove say NDC ni MPP nye ba ko a omo make sure say charges yi mra na ye de ebe follow these charges no anybody na wo hwe enim guasesem say these people no omo abetena say a omo ka say free wound to me no they are the legislators for omo mrache bedwafo omo te parliament mrashe bojafo emrantie ne maba we egu parliament a yen yakoto aba mo say omo be make sure say emra wo Ghana no ye be follow no omo no maba betina say yen free chairman wuntumi now identity na yen free no say na you obi bisa no reason I am free ni den why ye boni anasa onye boni all these charges no ewo hono dia ye man law no and deal but I'm telling you say this is just something na omo ye ni e ka say NDC for buy omo boa they are all the same nothing enkonko si bebia ye ti Ghana and ye say 19-year-old school akola bia kwakofa ne teacher eduane edi ama oyi judge hwe onyame ni mu jeli akola ketuwa yi 19 years ye ti Ghana na openi ashe court di boni say na mu amoye mrashe bedwafo a mu be hwe na emra eni ekro no adina niama to yie no mu ma sorry akwakotena form say mu protest nje say ni say Ghana no emra ye adwuma this is why I was say ye security system no be independent. These are some of the reasons because omo musha mra wo kromu etimi kotena say asama ya ka kire akanfa wuntumi hu no enye asama wo say ye probe no na yetimi mra ani ni dia na chese omo mugu parliament no emfaso egu omo hu no ne dey akwala omo ye youth akwala onu no betimi aka ene obeba be ye ene Ibrahim Traore ni yakon jail no because wakofa ne teacher aduane. And so so I say, transasi I say, obi otimi betina hono or chere gold that all chere no Ghana as a whole Ghana as Ghana no doesn't even have those reserves. Ye bisa so nya wo hefa. Next emra eni ni bedi a nkwasi ampeni mo sori akotena se ye the protested. Udwe ho a wonti ase. But again, no, I'm hoping, says it will be effective. But to me, no, I don't see it say it's going to be effective because a party tactics. Or be na dear way, near who say NDC for the way. And so at the end of the day, not dean. Say this is the reason why I was a giant NDC near giant MPP. Na ye forge forward na ye fa nkrofo a omudi kuro no na mra ebe ye adwuma ama Ghana akọ nanim because in some penny foi and kwasiam penny for yakotena for so say ba me ba ku be jira ho and NPP aye den and aye be free education aba enti free education aba enti mo ye corruption and this say ye can free education aba enti say nyama ekoso na enya and this say ye can. And this is all that is happening all the time. Every 4 years, enti corruption no enchada Ghana enkoneni. But say Mahama nimuse adia washa asie or di Ghana nesi wa Oma ye na ye make sure say ne boni na wedi no charges e wo no eni amache ni ehu say ni de ye koye nim na nya say ye be ye we nu mu ana ye hu say omu ye bibi echire no na ma fra echire ku de because omu suro say omu ba power ye di bi be ye omu oyene ami for bad news here
afa
oyene mame fa kakra nso so ye Ghana for mame nka no kro nkyere ye nyina se pese fight corruption pa mame fa kakra nso so se pese fight corruption pa two things involved. It will take said the massive boss, it will take independent institutions in this country to be able to fight corruption. But say now no question you decided Donald Trump would not court. Is it true? Good. Yes, why President in Pono? Yes, I the court. On what basis? Because there are institutions and there are institutions there. It allows anybody who wants to take on the president, it allows him or her to take on the president. And if duly justice has to be served, that justice will be served. Without any conflict of interest, without any supremacy or to overhaul power be institutions are not independent. Such amount to me affirm. It shouldn't take NDC to come for NDC to come to power before corrupt people should be prosecuted. There should be an independent judicial service or judicial system. There should be an independent parliamentary system. That and I said there should be an independent IOCO. IOCO ya inomakofa chamau to me. That body should be independent. Irrespective of the government in power, no, this institution should be able to go after anybody that they investigate and find out say they are causing harm to the nation. These institutions should be independent enough. It shouldn't take for power to change for NDC to come to power before corrupt people will go after. It shouldn't take for NDP to come to power before corrupt people will go after. And I say will go after corrupt people. No. When it goes that way, to say the situation we are in right now, I bet to tell you, say, the narrative is going to be the same. And then, utie MPP from penny for nekasa. Oh, power there, enka, said the Podianka, Nenchetono, Endigena conference. It is a threat. It is indirect threat. Say by a better 8 years. Yes, harasemo. Ampa, MPP bash 8 years, no. And yes, all mine, Chiobiao. Omu ye the MP in this for you, omu ye the same thing. Omu chichibi, the big court, up and down. Your finance minister to force him. Omu chene srenia basasa. Jakaya or national security. Omu chene srenia basasa. Yoko boss ya. And they 100 chama to me, boss or what Yoko. Omu kobubu even ni. I think you know what you might be one cry, oh baby. Omu si baby, you man, one will be a human. A crime was as I said, you can't say no, going after people, going to people's homes, going to people's houses, going to a former Bank of Governor's home, going to Kenofurata's home. When MPP came to power, they also did almost the same thing. So, in other words, somebody can say, it is just a revenge game. They are just playing a revenge game. You do me, I come to power, I do you. You do me, I come to power, I do you. But at the end of the day, for it to be fruitful, for something beneficiary to come out of it, so we were able to retrieve this amount of money from this person. We were able to jail this person. We were able to take this amount of properties from this person, sell these properties, and give the money back to the state. None of that happens. And it doesn't happen because 10 people in the world, na ɛda ne tirim sɛ meyɛ power nka me nsɛm da bi da ɔkyene bɛn de si baba power nti ɔyɛ a ɔde baabi ɔso ma munya ɔmo eko last hour akora no akufo ado gyae wɔyɛ mi sɛ munya wɔyɛ mi no mbɔ ne bra munya ne nneɛma nyina munya wɔyɛ mi no mbɔ ne bra last hour ɛne NDC for papa wɔ mu yɛ ɛyɛ just that is what I can tell you ɛyɛ from the beginning no oh yɛnyɛ na yɛ for Ghanaians no ho sɛ yɛ bɔ adwuma bi but me say ɔmo betima sɛ bibi this time around the day we are waiting and that is what we are hoping for but say main kind of ordinary narrative no dia yenye bibi within the shortest possible month 4-5 months bibi kata bi ase ye prosecutor so mesi court nema ye fu soldiers ne Ghana for say ye bibi after 1-2 years no bisa say aso mesi ne nasem na kosi ye beka je say court bisa say finance minister case na kosi say finance minister for that ka kire ye say obaba Ghana ending of May me no ka say na 31st May wo hifa ayi omo ka kire say gifty or worry say gifty wan yakochi asumesi obenti ma hu 1 year 2 years on be ka kire so case no court ebeja omo no mo ne nam ho ebe wo court up and down sa lasawa na after 8 years na MPP aba power na the next attorney general na no so be boss case ni nyina gu they said that this current attorney general by what previous cases ni nyina gu no it will take independent institutions for them to be able to work without interference of any political party. Say Abaiba, no the only chief justice aba, Abaiba, no the Niyoko boss aba, Abaiba, no the IGP aba, Abaiba, no the Wasisa baby ano. Nothing is going to change. Mami, Mr. Question. Let's assume say NDC and winning power and a new force and any third party be winning power and all go after Chama to me and the corrupt people. Will those in MPP stand up and say NDC is just politically hunting them? Will Yanyitum say be another call be diakon about power and all go after corrupt people in MPP and Chama to me? Will those in MPP, will the full soldiers in MPP mount up in their numbers and go and stay there? Say this is political witch hunting. The NDC is trying to, hunt Chama. Will they say that? They won't say that.
Nabediako is a syndicate of NDC.
What?
Syndicate of NDC.
Okay, such government contention about power. Let me say, I'm a third party. It will take the independence of our institutions or a military regime and answer a third party that will be able to deal with the corrupt people in this country. But when it comes to Kokoba and the Deba, what they are doing, they are still afraid because of China power and it will come to them. They will do same to them.
The ordinary Ghanaian so your person and I will Donald Trump. No, yes. Mr. Nami read the article. No. Donald Trump already know all your presidents no crown or court trials ni be able I conclude able I am conclude and at 2025 you will cases ni be or be and it be ye baby. And he's still going up and down currently, even though he's the president. Yeah, because you're supposed to Donald Trump and got enough from and you free Donald Trump now. There be America first. And it's the ordinary Ghanaian also no. So I want to mean the people who told the narrative out there say NDC yeah witch hunting into obeying some who no. Now then it do any Sony belt more waka say yeah witch hunting. Unseni now border
a special prosecutor no. He is there for a omino only for party. It was also train was a matron one my minor coso. The Ghana the special prosecutor but a John Mahamadia new
the thing is your problem near leaders in the sense that we don't have leaders in the country and now more my leaders only weak. They are weak now. Weak leader
and no more better form say free or be away.
Share information. Some of the people charges no it's glaring. You don't need them to even be throwing them around quiet committee because the evidence no glare but a committee because leader need a weak say or be pronounce and I say chief justice president needed to me no or a weak president can say a weak into own to me prosecuting straight away rather this year got some own committee equal to young say it was special prosecutor who for the buy see yes saying. And now Sanwaba, next year laptop or Sanwaba, me shapena. or channel of bereza. Just say, or the sound, what was it? Just say, oh, there be when I say, I say, a buyer. Since do ye, the say, fan film, the fan pay buyer precone and torn, not just say, Obi am penny baby. Now offer a, next
I
case, my favorite case.
I favorite case.
Ah, baby girl.
Maybe.
Ohini, answer no
Everybody,
more question.
okendene nami, na lero tingila, opiyanga pana, obe yazina, oyana kwe moroko, onkwe mae, oyana yake, onyake ma, kosa tinga, amara tinga, asigi tinga ye, yasanda make.
Ndesa manake time na so no. Abaya o hey mbacha de ho na wo kan bibi.
Na be se bibisa question no. Yeti kwana no, yesi ejuma ni kuro ni. Emante de mbaba wa nya ejuma wo kuro mu. Ente ye den na abrochirefo ono wo na ejuma no, ono benya ejuma wo Ghana. Me question person bisa no.
Ene je se wo bisa akwai odesan odesan akokono kwoti ya wote we kwasia to ya wote wa wa manisa so no. Je se ono ye bebusa no. Abusuafo munyina muni masam ne tinya afa ne ekobo ne tintin bia ye bekọ abusuafo e wo hei ho ye ka anyansafo freedom fighters yi ye ko makache mesrewo girlie enura me wo hanoma monhwe abaye ne former odeda ho no ye frɛ no body yata mu ene ya mensa kan video bi kura na oni Kofi TV woni Kofi TV mpacho omaye odesen omokura aye, how do you call it, interview na okohwe abaya no se ne tubi a wode ne nam ho na kire se yama enye na me de kire mu inti no mpese me kire se mahwe 6 years ago abaya no se oba system no munye ne na girl mate ne ho asem ate no akura de ne koba ne se me ho ha mba chomohwe me de ne video ba ka oto so o de mumi ntwa ye ni so kakra bi na me kohwe ya abaya bi ena ne nan so na me say anase girl say wono oni onye no pe ne nan pe enti enan na ne yehu no wo ye videos ahodo mi da bi akra no ese ye dey for life ye jan ba asase so be corrupt ye ma
Obi o tumi de the kitchen ye hospital there. Abimu.
Go and put it in say kitchen ne ben wa kitchen also put it in the kitchen because when night woman in paja na ba ko wo paja aden oba pa hanya mo over yamra mo ho yankom ba ko mo mi kan ko fa ho abaye yade a waye me yama hime na wohwe na sem ba ko a ma men ko na men kon ko hwe na men fanto so say ono ne hwe president hwe ha mon hwe article here da so yi. Congratulations to President-elect of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, on this well-deserved victory. It is a great honor serving you as a personal physician, especially during the difficult times in opposition and throughout the tough campaign. You did it. Hey! Enti wo opposition na say na me koko share video Kofi TV video 6 years ago akwane abaya ne say me tie me hwe mpanyimfo. I don't just look after you, me hwe mpanyimfo. Say no ni me oka enti me de me ntumi nkan kwa akiri kasi bia abaya na dada ya abaya na jijia enti mama sha se mfiri of the nation anke ho obi a o say president
onye ne command ho omo ayonko bate wian mi
yanko mo no mo nka o mase mo mbeka he chemano
Oh, me de me hu ne say a win situation for sisterhood. Say God is a woman in no. Say mo pre men are in charge. na mutena seba oba. But you see, oh, in their question, we can't only blame the girl. The system ya porous. Obia baby be at the advantage of one disadvantage to the country. And I wish a lady no post where I would share crowd was say, oh yeah, president, mama physician. Just a mama doctor no.
Hey.
And you see, we don't
Aisha
have
man,
to
me twa no. Okay, said Debbie, okay, say accident be see and nurse ni bi yi ne nufu ma ayi no no boye. Enti e bia no man nufu any personal ayi.
so because said a nurses need there. Wait, why and every so any dreams of a doctor to live in a dream no was as so preco. Montum boase or live doctor no be. You see, it's now how we are not safe as a people. Oine, say president physician, a fake doctor. How sure are we say kofono muti kolebu 37 man probi me polyclinic ni are almost certificate dey genuine real. Oine, come na Ukraine war ni see you know. They are Ghanaians and I say Africans so mu free Ukraine ni Kuwait ni sa Russia eba Germany hanum say na Hamburg na top Afrique one of the frontliners NGO black people no mo buy no they make sure say they move through the right process to integrate them into the country. Now me realizing one thing and I was shocked say some of the students now more doctors and now more medical school Ukraine no. Germany school system no and recognize almost certificate no wa almost school no mko no wa school na no mko Ukraine hono na ne Russia Ukraine especially most of them no enye accredited here school no ye njintu ye university Ghana Legon ni UCC no certificate no ye jitum wa essence a school na mko Ukraine no ye wo university ni bo wa e ho na me hu say university ni bo wa for omo de generate business sikama country no enti no ye wo nkrofo bi wo Ghana omo practice on human beings omo nya doctors. Recently there was this case of a lawyer no di assemble court and we di assemble court several times ye hu say onye lawyer wo go law school so the case of court e wini e wo Ghana. Yes, it was meaning so fire. What is that news now? O winning case, or the case winning, but not call law school that. And so say it share. Yeah, it was all over in the news. You see what Ashanti region area more. Yeah. No, the court winning cases near there, but not call law school that. Yes. And see that tells you how porous and this is see the fact say NDC NPP man who say propaganda near there. This is how unsafe people living in Ghana are. This is how when somebody gets up, that's what Okase obe yusu 1 hour, didi politicians, didi leaders. Impedifu edi Ghana ni matema. Nipa na so oye we are kroni nya go fund me near the supporting
Ebreyan.
Gina koto koku na nom next time when ya work for 3 hours non-stop because the lady is oye president physician. And doctor now what him man probing. When I was in Ghana, there was this lady. Na ne mame the Democratic Republic of Congo. Lady the FN Alliance Congo. Ne mame na ne ambassador to Ghana. It's no more la money inside her. Na mame ne ba or girls too. Then time they were like 7 years. Na bako 5 years. 7 years ne yare. And no more they call hospital or Ghana police hospital. Also, me a diplomat. Omuka ye diplomat ka ni bibia. The girl akola we ko hospital for couple of months. Not for one and all for and finally akola ni be wuye. The akola ni be wuye no. And also before I do be call chef regime, they will try to find the cause of death. I'm gonna find the cause of death. No more say, oh, it was typhoid. And then eku akola no. But all these years na yeah, call hospital, the mama mu twa kwan nyina na akwala no the doctors were treating malaria. So they were treating the wrong, they were over almost a year no akwala no fon ya no wuye. And the woman I'm talking about no a diplomat. diplomats and a car red. So it tells you how unsafe our country. But the thing is that your chrono say omudi enim no say bibi to be a celebrity be the session bibi to omona say say chrono who say how porous the country is. Now ye free this one now. Near the sentimental, near the judgmental, near the party, then nothing gets done at the end of the day. What I say? It's in a way no I very me I don't want to target the woman so much, dear, because crony a porous into yeah, finding way. When you not imagine the Chinese people, the Arab people, the US American people, I'm get certificate. Yen to me, my bad papa called Ghana one time be now me Ghana, and I fed the okita drive or drive it. And no police did that or in the driver's license, my police, you know. And the police needs no German driver and no share say, and no Sunday man, or no say uncle. I want to be police say. Who to me, the other man only mad the crow. And I say, let them see. Then I say a valid license. I say, all right, says so Chika because I don't know shown in German. Unti German. It's what the aman the coin so wonko. I for you mean, and the Nippani man no, and yet license are over to make sure Ghana because who go Chika Ghana, you need to get an international one. So what I say, so that tells you how porous and how your leaders know they failed as you Ghana. It boils down to what for security show on them. So do we need to say probably born by who hospital na check date, doctor on the diagnosis share, and then a lot of applications about artificial intelligence, book to Google or so malaria. Share means dry, they treat malaria, they treat a drone walk kind treatment no they man share because you're chrono. Obu I'm say medical school konko order. Onko area mu ho no moda. Say it's sad. It's sad say atina say ama and chale obimbremu.
Adeɛ baako a ɛyɛ me hu ne sɛ saa nkurɔfoɔ yi a baako ɔte hɔ no ma ne space ayɛ sɛ wɔbɔ nsekan no ebi ɛwɔ fire service mu fake nkurɔfoɔ ɔmo yɛ odum gyafoɔ mesi na nsɛm me na fire service dan ho ei ɔfa fire service dan na me na mo no metu mani a sɛ wɔ mo wɔ gym ankasa wɔ hɔ no ma sɛ nkurɔfoɔ no nye weak na one unkonkoku ho esa we active we strong wadwen mu na omo jimi we inside was na me say ha sa bro chire fire service say na hot here oma ba adwuma almost every time they are keeping their self fit na omo me hwe different kids egu ti say na wakwaje mpepepe na me say wow pacha monko yankofo nti abonte hono omo toton aburo wie yen fire service for no to one or more chinchiwe no more we no more to dame no more say agro ne etwe ho ne kote ho nkomonko a enti ade ne de kr yes e jato ba bi also o moboa agro no mu de nkwase ampafo de ben sa fake fui hospital na make madam for baako ye friend asare ene makan ne din ye friend brasare se make asa no aduru sirem na or recruiting crofo de omako esirem or the sign wa ho baby you say boliga ho baby what the omo kwa momako akoye or the sign doctor adwuma nti wo dress ya no de ade ye de daga ikwam no de ahye na say na wakohia omo no aka chem say o me yura inside oba azanfo nti ofa obehwe no obi a midwife yenim kwa ofa aso ko ho wo de oyire ko wo se na odi ni sa be wura oyire ase wo mena wo aka no be yire ni nso nyina gu abonten edi enie ebi ye nurses, ebi ye doctors, ebi ye midwives, ebi ye hwan baby obekobi a fake for offer. How many times nyanti fake police for? A soldier for the see echi omo ani. Bo no ahye soldier atade no nam no o treating kofo bru binim no otiatia binim yam when e beba ho so say no onye soldier ni na no otiatia wo no. Enti enkasata mu na nka mehwe dwoma ha makwan say John abaye oti hwe card ye ehye ne ha ya circle on green. Say ATM card. Because I didn't crown some ye. Card be near hospital cardia, but you ain't to croon function. Renegade idiot now, and just what yepen no position who come. We see Musunya no. Why, yeah, Jumanache ye. And think as I tell me, I make sure your Mahama quite say, John. But what enough abaye as a scapegoat? You soon as example. Then the baby bring more Ghana honoma. Ebi fake apostle, fake soldier for, fake doctors, fake nurses, fake midwives, fake teachers, fake one for no. Woman you know mo say afi dem be fish you out. Mbacho din president Timia Afrana Jenny position now Godema no every nisem. We jana so on come boa. Well. Ma me do ho.
David. Oh. There was Nansei US ha. Nigeria phobi Echo J on some or nurses are more school no. Maybe an adam for be an answer in maybe. No akọje no di na kọ baby for facility baby for so your nurse. Abaine track it down. Abehu say enkrofo yes ade to guess what say ano. Wow, system munum kran yes kofa school certificate ebe and sana especially with the private sector no say home health no say obi o bia na was say do school ayi certificate bechere ne udi wo school great ni nyina bechere and sana home health for nafa and to say ye ba around omo wo ayi board of nursing ayi omo ba na omo ba inspect papers mu obehwehwe ayi omo a wa form no ye obi a wo file ye be go through obi a file mu ni ehu school okoye ni ehu ni great ni ehu the authenticity of the name even though there is a board of nursing na omo wako school ewie na wa pass kra no e wo so koye exams e wo board of nursing na omo more certificate no omo sa go back ko hwehwe mu se ne be yom be make sure say obi aye authentic uko America ha uye doctor uye pharmacist uye nurse na uba and yes uye into now the certificate abani ama wedumo no. You will go and take the state exams. State now woman. Ubekwa throw exams. Now one pass ya ufi Ghana uhifa na ufi UK baby bia ufi no. E was some go throw exams no. Now pass it and sana wait me aye juma. And I only say Nigeria foi omu de omu timinya time etina se etuasuade etebin mu kra any certificate no omu kosua de no mako pass board no ya chiom because obi eni abre e woni kro ma ho so make sure say the security of the crop for the health of the crop for no is secure. And yet then I buy you to make control on the Facebook say or no your president personal medical wine. How? Near Gina the appointment near Janice Akose na wokan. Na ye den kra na Ghana for ye to Ghana. Ye see Ghana mebru nye adwuma enkrofo wie school, enkrofo wie university so ma ye in Juma omo wie school. Omo nya adwuma nye. Na ebinum ti abrochire say me a meti abrochire mi wo medwuma me ye no. No masa akọ Ghana, no makwakoje contract. Na me ye na mabetina ha. Adentina sa de no kra ye. Abrochire for bebrate abrochire e wo contract wo Ghana. Ghana mebnu enye adwuma nye. Until say Ghana corruption and insecurities no, until say all the systems will be independent, you know. And then uko airport nipa bebre ne gu hono passport nipa be 10 ebe do passport ahwe because minister we nana, minister we niece, minister we nephew, minister we ba, minister we girlfriend ni agi omo ni edi omo gu hono nipa they don't have the qualifications, but they are working there.
Na abaye enya ha chamano die.
Oh, dream. Ghana system no. Ghana system no.
Ova. Mo hwagi enim ne ha chamano anim. Adiem say ha chamano a. Minu abaka fra se metwa wano. Enye ha chamano na akoda no ho ekobu nkro. Wanu o.
Osada. Yesun chem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now we are doctor. Why there was a prove to or prove ya chira wine.
Kwai, ko ani mami.
Or prove ya chira wine so your doctor. They ojira wa or twetwe because who say abroche no or dining room. wɔ kitchen but wɔ dining room no so wɔ dining table wɔ hɔ nti ebi ne small dining area no ɛna ɔde ayɛ ne office or one of person prove kyerɛ so ɔyɛ doctor so ɔyɛ wine thinking a trying and was so big na camera mu na ɔbobɔ ne nneɛma na ɔde ne tags hyɛ wine the real ones are ɔmo yɛ adwuma no they don't have time for this nonsense obi a wakɔ school obi a wakɔ school a wabrɛ na ɔyɛ doctor no I don't have time for these things n'ani abre. Oh, but these are the things that they say kromuha who the nyame if China ba they have their standard that was a back kromuha Ghana obia to me the be remu because in Penifone they don't care about the people it's not about Ghana any Ghanaians it's about their stomach and to be obi say oh yeah doctor yenhwehwemu Krom say, you have to go and take their state board. And sana ya mo a license, say you into bebre or your nurse if you Ghana, bebre your nurse if you Nigeria, or that's why you STN because when to me pass a board, they don't care. You have to go through their system. But Obianche, Ghana no bia doesn't care as long as corruption benya bibi kakra kotua ho kakra no near the day because in Penifone they don't care about the citizens, they don't care about their safety, they don't care about their health and kebeye den and amrashe bedwafo omo parliament I say ya from akọ parliament say onko hihye mra na mbo Ghana ho ban ombetimi akọ form say omo protest say ya chi obi na obi na ya chi no ya bo ni ko edu se woye ABCD eye den na omko tena form say protesting enti Ghana na be ende empendifo na kasa ye corrupt kanto timamufo the oye oya kire hwan say if you are genuine you have to
doctor for high heel adwuma o doctor won hospital
and make us say omo ye adwuma no omo ye adwuma no they don't have time for these things so
sis, I said, well, almost say, if you board, no, so, and I see people congratulating the president, say, why are they say, in term and all that? You see,
they have to prosecute her for impersonation.
In the sense, say, I share, we say, Act 2012, Emma, National Health Insurance, authority, no, they have an act. Act 5852 no kase sa board no oba no woso no board it is appointment from the president appointment from the president and I say appointed the board no so and your mama I saw obebe katre search near ma how didn't you get the winning slots because there are a lot of people who can deliver on this board. But would you sue? This was your choice, no problem. Then the convincing, what are her credentials? Tell to me appointed to the board. You see, Chrono, at this point, and you hear things like this, you see things like this. It's sad. It's very sad in the sense, if you look at the height of girl where this is baby etimiako. Obi anye safe krono nsu on meduane awudi you are nobody is safe in the country. What I say? I remember me biology. You na failed doctors. You dream to see a better doctor na maso. One of the things are not most science students MP chemistry because of lab quote na shanon. Lab coat now me personally I remember so organic chemistry I'm a doctor because of lab coat ni shentia. There's nothing fun about it again where they now come remove or they because we that were not even doctors no there was nothing to flex about lab coats. What I say so there was so much evidence glaring on this lady. Sad say whole press it's mama there revoke enough. And I deal with mama told that Victoria Hammer Munina. Just I don't know, get in a tune why now say editing because at this point I mean to me because there's one particular there's one common denominator in scandals when it comes to NDC. You are likely to that's I don't at 20 where the sisterhood a win for us. Would you go university there? If I go auto, now for ben joining NDC, wait me that there's
But
a bright
Efemano, what
you have a
raising a
bright
very
future.
big what raising a very big point waha. It was a president no ever today the ohu yentia or appointee abayo way. We no na was say emra for na one in 10 way Donald Trump betimi akwakofa she Elon Musk. Ono mpo ayenimu die oyema America no okofa no hwe die na emrahefo ne the country the people no these are some of the things that if you love your country, you will do. But if you don't care about the people. And then no who are by your way more or didn't better board and yet Ghana for. I was over answer. I was saying in the cabinet ni probino. But Nina Yenina were one soup or beyond dream beyond. Nobody can question anybody. And then then aka yakofa COVID time okoto vaccine bra okoto vaccine no so ya one check one bia na dey one crofo no wasan ba bebu apo and no so akode din like corruption it's not going to be until we are independent.
Person no we obobo
stethoscope we so na obobo dey akwa ne bag mo wo kwa no because wakonya obi office na wa den wanya wadi yesa yin nti wo se metama so me dem aposi kakra ma mobo na me dem fanchen bag mu nko wana ekro no.
The funny thing is in America most of these doctors near their uniforms no you wash or facility no near hanging to
na make say one what chire nipa say hospital na ye ne dia nti ka me hwe nka chire wa ba bia wo hangi won tale wo ho a nka wo ye a wo pupupu to wa han mu tententen se kro wa han mu se don wahamu se abula kwa sieto okatachi afrifa tuufo kantre wo se ma me ne wo ye se me jade ba kutuma wo be yo ana me no ka se wo pe ni social media ba bia me madam fu bi flemia ye se america wo ko wo Togo chie no so wo no wo wure mako america wo ko no just wo ko wo boba die wo boba she woni tunuma na woni hwinim ofa breme.
Because no doctor folds the lab coats.
Doctor was high heel at the quiet room. Me who be that.
NDC for doctor.
NDC for doctor. Here we are buying we. Yeah. Some no kasani yesu okoshia fantana mame. Atotofin o se atotofin. Mami atotofin o se atotofin ne tumu den Dwamahama say we MP
we chamber parliament mo se do mu na oko left amendment obieti 10
oko left ya na memati na Mr. Speaker honorable members look at me now mo twom nyina atwom ani ko he atotofito kwasia semsa Ghana parliament yanko e wofa
Okay, event Mamenda Bushan for Ahafwasi. So far, we've done over 1 hour plus. Mojina Swati up to that now. You know, better when you ask.
Yeah, 2 hours.
On the Nation Anchor TV. Freedom Fighter. Wow, we have more motion on the Nation Anchor TV. Freedom Fighter Henry Jemfi. Akuya Franidoku. OE. Madam, you ask, sir, Mojibra Muti. Only this lady's particular issue. This lady in question. The issue beyond Senka. Na ejina the ordinary starting point of it na a relationship issue between Oni Okateche Free Fast and nke honkwana na nke ejina enka we won't waste time on this conversation. I said we won't waste time on it, but the ma asem we be a national issue ne say ekodru pempen so say eka to ne bro na nka Dr. Time Daso ya babe ye a board member of a whole Ghana's National Health Insurance Authority, a board of directors, one of them. Anka Dr. Time Daso, eba be chire say, yemfa benkum nko nifa, yemfa nifa nko benkum, yemfa weisha ha. Wabra Dr. Time Daso ankasa ni so wenye doctor ni. Now the question is,
yes, will be brand so no Dr. Time Daso no ono so you be ota ba antina na yi mo ntimi srew umpedin foforo mako e na chena o man kase bia ugu chairman any mase.
Ane doctor, ane meno Dr. ATM. Ane meno Dr. ATM. Dr. ATM.
Mr. I don't know Dr. ATM. I don't know Yanesana. Time that Sunday you be brand the ankasa seriously. Why? Yanko.
Oh, okay. And time that's what I'm telling me. Senye okatachi frifa enti videos amaye nyina no eya amede asida kese ma okatachi frifa se senye okatachi frifa ena ababa wo ya dwen ne se oni Kevin Taylor Ama Taylor oni Salome Taylor ekoye ti baako no makogu katachi hu fin of ayi ba fancy me oye oni se sa ne to na wo sai no afena we ye NDC ni ana Ama Taylor nso ye NDC champion ana Ama Taylor ne katachi frifa anya ntokwa ana eye Dr. ATM hu se sa ne te de ne mame mfam ntoma nkobo Salome Taylor ntoma no na yenka yetimbom ne ne yenwewie katachi frifa ho na asem nyina ko start free o asem nyina asase no the whole Ghana no obi anim se katachi frifa ne Dr. ATM adi kasubo mpen no obi anim wo we de ekoda kosori ya hu se sa onu na etutu nsem eliki ema Salome Taylor a lot of misinformation or the betna the platform so de twetia ne full soldiers for aso se ogu katachi frifa hufi na katachi frifa ba bon tebeka se aboa no se wan hana na se wan se ne bon a se bi onfe ne senkyerɛw de wo ye no na de nam so ma katachi frifa kura hu se sa ya baba wa wei ena eliki nsem bebrema eye Salome Taylor ne se abrantie bi Abraham Ben Mushira na eye dawe no ono so we young guy young entrepreneur ono so we doctor ni a me fa ne se wa bi in hospital a odi de juma organ ha na sa abrantie no so ni Dr. ATM adi kasubo mpe na no mo ono yekoda kosori ya na Salome Taylor edi sa abrantie no so abetena ne platform so ana we scammer ana we kromfo ana opese obegudo Muhammad hufi ni nyina ne se oni Dr. ATM adi kasubo mpenti no Dr. ATM no so pese ono so chese ase o take revenge on omo oni omo di kasubo mu a wanya the all expected from go gina o take revenge on them na nipa o use no dey take revenge on all these guys no any Salome Taylor na no na se bi o one ko to afa baby ya de ko fa katachi abobo no a katachi kachere say hey o so twen mo so twen o pese ma fo hu me twen to de na me so ma fo hu twen to eno na akofa nsam we nyina aba a katachi so start bie nsam ani se minimum pa se wonya doctor ni settings and adenam kruma enti me sha me nkomodi de na se Ghana foi this is a laudable question to all of us say kenam katachi frifa nya baba wo twema mentwen so enam so and ma eye eba say e was ye hwemu eno kura no it took an individual be to do that inquiry to reach out to the Job Hopkins or the Job Hopkins or one in Job Hopkins school here or America. It took an individual to reach out to them to make an inquiry to find out say this person in question no this is asama ekoso ya maimu no no so person say e ha na wako ni suku a wabo ni dibra ma wode ebo na dwuma no kresa ama university na meka nkyere say there be omunim obi biara about bibia omunim information about Dr. ATM ohini enka yebehu ana ka de ebetia ne say suko no makoko no me ona no ne brofo wosiri eda National Health Insurance Authority Board so a oji taxpayers money eji benefit eji alawa echere say
enko di meme wo nyina wo
yefa do we kwa enka de ebeda kosore no enka de ebetia ne say afena we eda board so eji pay them eji alawa eji salaries eji all benefits okay how did we get here the enam suma we are possible the only certificate e dia baba wa we ko duru baby e di na duru no e na me ba bobo so yi certificate na etu Bako, and he said, oh, NDC me. The certificate back on. And yes, sir, what the health be biasic, what the school, any health, winning dear, it was in the health, named Apomodin winning the other Bagan and Kako Debbie. The certificate back on the say, where NDC me. The second certificate in the say, Nyashina,
Papa Bay. Waham we said, Ducru, what I now know when ye.
Oh, now you come up penny for more penyas, Papa. One more penyas, Papa, and Kayani. One more penny, Aquacodi Casubu. Yafa, Molente Talehon, to Chisadian Shamon, and Yapofuna, woman to Talehon, Peninda Aquacodi Casubu. Tisana tear the Indian. Mammy fanning to baby. Na M1 just a bibianco toti. The certificate me. 18 kanya kateche prefer kodi urema babaye national health insurance. This institution we are talking about here is not a joke institution. O minor pomudi ashe yo mo hwe yen pomudi sem so ne de ne kwaya board of one of the board of directors. Oh, what they the NDC ni a oye any ne nyash ura akwa board member. The question is, how many of his or her type and the way various institutions are? Can we do? Let's imagine the number of people, not women alone, men as well. Let's imagine the number of her calibers in various institutions, in various offices are. They are not, or they don't have the credentials they claim to have. But by virtue of they being party members alone, no, they've been given the opportunity to be there. Let's ask ourselves, say, how many of them are in various positions? And Ghana na you want to see ano. The empress Ghana ni awore metias and say whether MPP comes to power or NDC comes to power, no. 70% of the people that got appointment to various sectors, no, are not those who qualify to be there. Are full of those who supported and sponsored the party.
Over. Na abaya na akrano. Minim say na utu oye serious class na nesisi o. Hwade chese wo pentemama wo gina ho no ma no de mika eye no obobọ ne nema de ahye bag no ope baabi afa na adi as na asoma no. Wakwa no wakwa wawie waba aduma wapon enti ofei on a more serious note no na no aye wo hanom Akufo Addo say teachers lansisua said de ben no lansisua said de no hwe nipa wo mo feli ye enti yemfa ntoto ne yenko health sector ho mo amana mo se mo ye ye pese ye hu obia certificate ne wa ye kire se wa ko school na ye pass o ma be ye say ni mu ade ofanka we ade na besie enti nka ye apply sa system bia midwife wa mo de mo say nu nkofo asi kum nkofo ma enti hwe Rich Hospital na nkole wu na mpenfu wu and na Rich Hospital yen classify say hospital yes what the opese onipa wu na ade ko which means anyama bebre ko so nkofo bebre nya doctors e bi nya nurses enko edana na bia prescribe adurama obi kona kwa yese ne netie ofa to asoma me
edin what be some mo say din ti na mo amanyofo yare na mo kwa amano ne kwahwe mo yare mo politicians say no mo ti kroma say hu dodo o mo pe no mo adurama no ni. They don't trust the so-called doctors in this country. Because they know say as a country we have gotten to a point to say people are in various professions not because they have the profession at heart, but just because they want to get to somewhere that they can earn salary and yet feed the family or feed themselves. That is all. People are in various positions in Ghana. As I'm speaking with you, say, as I'm speaking with you now, say, people are in various positions not because they have the profession at heart. Let's go to the health sector alone. Make the message in the work at your say, unless a fahodwa, a one nursing training is here or winning. Any woman we are or many hospitals are who go. Make the message in work at your say, 60% of them, then Kenyan nursing as professional person or more.
No correct.
na mom adwuma ni o man nim tima kopa bosia na yankopa nursing training forms na yankoto protocol na mi wie a anya bia menya hospital bi akwakose boso mi menya kakra bia adwuma ni o man nim na kampese me ko police ana na kampese bia nka me koye a doctor ana na kampese bi ko aka me koye journalist ana na kampese bi ko aka me ko ye caterer na bibi for bet me fa ho na ekona adwuma nko this time around no me ba be nurse na boso me na ba bia hye na boso na ba me 2000 3000 be no ye me the media example actually me we asa me buy enimity mu da sem person me nurse ni enso nka 2016 enka me koto nursing training forms am ko interview kwa wo nursing training me ko interview wo nursing training you we interview no e by say protocol 2000 Ghana cedis na mka chen papa say kamajimi mi mo ade mo me pa ba me say me protocol 2000 Ghana cedis ana mamedi dai nyensa ana kametu asa protocol na enne ebia kame na sini enso professional me kon no me mpekura eti woni ubako hospital no na ni bo fu bibi ayi ni bibi ayese ni bo fu bibi o adwuma no oni huntia de ene ni na koma so enye na adwuma but protocol adwuma ni o man nim we have gotten to a point that the country is at a survival mode. Everybody wants to survive, and for that matter, let me also get into this profession. Though I don't have the profession at heart, but let me get myself there. At the end of the month, I'll get some salary, and I'll be able to pay my bills, feed myself, and feed my family. And to go to the hospital, when you have a any time I do cross for a Jennifer Fesu, there be. They be an wada. I said, yeah, I had it for nine bonibi. I said, yeah, obedient the cabi, obakono grana phone. Only tima majumano. But how did she get there? She got there because out of protocols, out of brown envelope, out of our budget go, she's a nurse. Same applies to a lot of doctors in this country. Please, with all due respect to those who have gone through all the means to become professional doctors, I'm not downgrading your profession, with all due respect to you. But there are fake ones among us. They are even overcoming the real ones. And then me post a video, me video no, or any page so me video no. Papa be also a professor, okay? What that video no?
Me wa ai
Fatuma Bushafunti. Fatuma Muti. Fatuma Bushafunti. What's why a professor?
O ka say no me for de akọ na me de abeto so na unim abaya no ntentem jaso yes sister jaso ye ni ne ho nkomo kaka he ofa hwe ne nan ni din wo ho utumi se ne nantu ho no minima de a wo pack share ho wo ho ogina ho no se ne trouser na se ho no tokuru eda ho which means or the ade na feeling in nantu ho en ama tokuru eda na ta ayi na ayi no enti hwe ne nantu minima de a wo de share ho na ogina wa ho na ne nan kokomo no na abu adentia tokuro bi abeda ne nan kokomo because or the ade atitare ne nantu ni enti ama na nantu aye bare no niema na ode hihye ho no monte ase a ono asisa na nkasa no woni mo hwe no ne size ni wai woni we wahe now mama kwai of our work say no me forward video natum why
the old video near na say after surgery na say there's nothing like surgery but
one no ade bi ehye ni bi aye fake hwade mama fa we nto so ma wo boa eye cushion entale cushion ni bi ahwe woni nipa da se ne adan won se ne wasi agina wa sugar no won se ne entale ne amoamo aye da bi nipa da se ne bi ane otimi yesa atade na ehye no no obeba na nim na ha mutokuro ne ade na ehye na nkasa no ono no ye tia na wapake niema de ahye no ho yes ye frɛ no bibi no mo bodi kire me ye frɛ no latex LATEX bibi me hu se ayi nti mo ambe no ofa fakakra so na menye fake mada he wahu enne hye na taso honum no wahu se na taso wa we nya honam fom ni ade no doso dodo asia ananu mi hu ye me agye ho se o akwalai wo nam wo fakra se akwalai wo nam kama se wo boa se wo ye ntale
Sasa na meke akwada na Kwada pa. Why? Me problem and I'm worried. They say, and then we live in a country. Everybody wants to survive, and for that matter, everybody is claiming to be what they are not. Now the question is, say recommend you be say on position say na the due diligence to investigate to confirm say this person is whom or what she claims or he claims to be. There is nothing like that. You need to be asa. To be a
professor, no, you need to have many publications. Answer na be obebo doctor tewie kurampo no. O publish papers near the journals bena wire publications e dey akona yen verify no so ha.
Mama, Niameka ni say I'll bring documents. That be me person me publications away. Publications. Aye. Me dempo. Yeah, about three publications. Yes. And yadema professor. And I catch him say, or no catch him say, on your first degree crime. Yeah, but you may say me publications and find what degree in so my publications no topic band dear idea now publish here. Me a friend is saying, how do I even put it? Gathering of me perceive me man is simple like gathering of how do you call it things and the boom na idea bibia but gathering of leaves other things to prepare how do you call it food definition of together publication or not title near then title no and I make us a gathering of usable things for food. Yes.
Gathering of mokoje tomatoes for food. Professor.
And I was da hono. Why?
Only etienne me message am woman Ghana ni awutie me say who Ghana krom ha. Make sure you are your own doctor. Be very careful of the things you take inside. Take good care of yourself. Because nipa na wo kotra na ni ama wona prescribe baby amount. I can't assure or tell you say he is a genuine doctor or not. Eti se be na wunduru ho na enko prescribe chloroquine am say a painkiller. Wo do hina wo yiri wo ko se chloroquine painkiller wonte wo yiri wo se chloroquine painkiller.
Yeah. We.
Wo se chloroquine painkiller. Say be na wunduru sample so no be your own doctor. Because be your own doctor.
We
Ninja say who be advert or TV so now kotobi no misrel in this country you don't have Food and Drugs Authority or mo check the goods that comes into the country. You don't have the Food and Drugs whatever no all they take is envelope and then allow anybody to go and sell anything for the masses. And the radio stations and TV stations and so all they care for is the money. And for that matter, say who the poison the kuragu bottom now branded the kama na the kwa don't be no my advert. They won't do due diligence background check, they will just do the advert and take the money. And the Mr. Say especially consumable things. I'm talking about food, I'm talking about medicines. Mu advert anamu di echire mu advert anamu di echire no. Mu heye ne kroma say the poisons that are in the country we are consuming is more than good things are about buying. This country, as I'm speaking with you now, we are not safe in the country. The leaders know. That is why when they get sick, they fly out of the country. Our vice president just returned from abroad. He went there to seek for better health care because what they wouldn't say proper system has been put in place. Nobody can claim to be a doctor or a doctor. It's your rest assured. Last vice president, Baumianso Saha. Onusu akọ UK kohwe ho yare but me no de ebia na yemi plane ticket entimi nkobi enti de ebetima ye ne se ye bebe ye husu yi me de ma no twa to no mesremu living a fake life is expensive than being real. Trying to portray like something you are not, is very expensive than being yourself. A man chene mabawa mobaso. Me nkwasi efuto kakra media mamone say, if you aspire to be a doctor, if you aspire or if you want to be a nurse, if you want to be, don't try to fake it. In your own serious way, work towards that. Find any positive means of reaching that goal. But if you are not able to reach that goal, don't fake it to be. Yes, sir, it is a crime in this country. Due to political reasons and then partisan reasons, international. But if you are team, we are soldier, police. Why not opportunity? Because as I'm speaking with you now, in this country, those that have the profession at heart don't get the chance to be there. It is either to whom you know or to whom knows you or to whom can put bigger envelope on the table so that you can get the chance to be there. Ebi awo your for back to send me. Ultimi offer envelope. Ultimi obiasu ni mo no recommend it was an opportunity to be in the professional. Don't fake it. And now branch ebi ko pump police uniform. And now original kwan baby direct cars. Onukra no mean kasa wa jeje bribe. But all professional na kasa ko pump police at there. Yache no me no kasa obeko je. Branch ba ko so de ni sa ono so yache no. Ono so beko je. Misrawo men for so nye dia wonye. Just be yourself, be real, and then live a simple life. Why? The Chroma say, and 10 times I am Mrano, echi awenfoni nyafoma, enchi esika for man. Kakra me debe no, Madam Nasi.
Yo. And mini ahwan etwaso. Pacho when etwaso. Do ho.
Menfa menkra and 200 that obi biate mo amobetwe ye nyina ye da sese na ye to adwe no ye nyina ye nsua nyansa no eni ba akofo timu na ye nyina ye boye ho ban se ne yi wo fa ya waka no but e wo say ye ntimemufo ne so ye ma ye ni da hodom se mutimi kwoto aba na mu yi mpenifo a omo dwen omo nko omo ho a na mfaso a mu yi mpenifo ne ye bad say mfaso na wo so no say mu koyi mpenifo na mo abehwe na ye resources na emre wo kro ni mu adimu na sa mpenifo no de omo ko omo and yet Ghana enkwala akowia enkrofo aduane ya jeli obi kotwa obi broad ye ni ya jeli no enso mo hwe se mrahye bedwafo aba bebo tengu se obi a wase yensu wase yensase we dintro waje contractor wanye ihu aduma no ye prosecute na osima ye mama ye nye enti mo ma ye ni nda ho na ye hwehwe mu na ye pen omo wokro de ho adwen muma ye to aba ma ye ntimemufo no de beboa ye na nye de beboa the little 1% na omo de bia omo ho adwen peda omo dwen na ye ma ye kro no nko nanim e na afen so no ye hwe the way ye bebo ye bra afa se ne awofa ya kan ye no wo yare a wo ntimi nko entwa ticket enko abrochire enso ye mpanifo yi nyina on esanse omunye ne pamaye healthcare wise no munye enso ye no okra no omunum Ghana enso omukra enso bisa ho se na wankasa no wo penso anasa wo yare a ubeye den na yentu aba na yi sa NDC the NPP foi because they are the same. They don't care about the people. They don't care about the people. Until you are moving as the same way to ye.
Nyama ye dini o. Ye dini.
You call Atlanta no. Me auntie ba ko ho. Say eja ohini we meeting. We fancy meeting. You can't chire a yensu ye shebi pa. But e could do baby a me auntie no 75 years. Ne tuno enti onti me nante. Ne tuno.
And then a man ye wudi ni emi an ho no why wadama.
Omo fake too no. Omo the natural eto no kra omo so. Enti omo de omo nkoso no omo fake. Ebedu bedebi wo ho no na untimi nante me yante ye koye no untimi nante eto no me ma me say answer no be wo ne tunku an no ne
me se wo hu asiedu amu a ese minim se na beba se yanka metwe mo ayi ba ko ba
enti am koso ye
Eh,
wo ye ho an
Mukopendi sikamunya position.
over wa hwe esan wo afunuma nyina o esan wo nevo se nevo he ya ye na afunuma nyina enti wo no wo don sa be fa na ya say oh wow you have a very wonderful afunuma wo no enya na afunuma
No, you know what you saying.
ah
Badi.
enie
Oh, you
tushia no
nesre.
enti we nso de wo ho na make no time ho anka me ko yi ni nyina ba ye de femfam ya ta so saa na e ho no ma ye pufu wo gina wa ase Lufthansa ye betu no eno nie amani a ese de wo mo de atum ni o ti wo twa ai fine girl one no
and this is how they describe beauty. This is how they describe a man. This is how you describe beauty.
Mama men come me how esa on beka so yoba ye man ye ne ama man yes e ye obo si abaiwa ebe kipu ne ho natural David se ne peda ne ho ne David peda so this abaiwa no esesa ne nofo so me kan esen ho aka obi jama na sister no wife no yese obo ni nyina bebo de bo ha nti me bi kamani ni tite ya kamani mani kap say ya minim se kurukuru a bo kurukuru sa wa package eti mi brace ya na makosto kurukuru ni me si man yimiti a kamani mani eti
ye no futa wani so
natural one natural wasise ene gugu ya ni na ebo ho baka se ai anka korkoa ana ofa me so de ya bende ya wo mi yi blazer no ne na ade isi ne se eba fom nyame eki me come na be say ye me ma no ye ne ama ma no adu stamp so bi abai wa kuro na se bi oduma koma to de ma no sre no for de ma no o de shata de a ihu ni se toothpick ihu ni se praso baba ye mpa nyabe
anso grade ye mfa wadwuma mba bia wo Ghana o
obi we bi ihu ya na ne na kablim Ghana me no ka
ewia kata be ante se okohye we na ya se
oyene ene bebia do kra de oyene we Steve bien we tenwe certificate bien we tenwe ene o musteda esitega no mo de nam kwa ho obeka so okọ baby onko babia okọ frustrate ni pa brabo ene wo mo mujina traffic mu ton ade won kan kura so asa start obeka so obeton ade o meton ade obaga na ejinejina mu se pim e di bring pani so mo mani pa ye confuse okroma say tanya natural we man do some so we my way instead of some keep on natural body amaye almost say omo feel so be say omo na say all because of your mema why you need 3 years to no go be be butu so na ni etimi no ye firo na the fofra be hye na nim no aka honum a paint or foundation or first layer or second layer ni nyina ne say na nim be ebe fe ama David kwa do no we are the fofra be hye ne ko ade ba semwa ade
na me do nyame apart from today wo ba wo be hye we abeda me do ko dem aka me so ma me nko akire na wo de me miame nko yi me ho meka ro ho ya na wo wuro na me fa wo pant ni ya disi wo na etimi gina wo te kunkuno edem ho me ne wo edem ho sa mo nsem mu na apa mo so
Missy, just
she's so beautiful. Oh, what shape? Yeah, you kita the natural, no? Yeah, yo.
Yeah, mo.
Yeah,
Kofa botto enti se wi akata ban ne to ho hye ade anchina ne to ho ebrongo a nsa tie gulu tu se prekesin ade ya botto ko botto kakra ka enti se
what if for play na security by PPPU
say anya metal nti anya
emmo mami obi ya funu ma nyina ama no ebe da abo emmo ena hye na wodi gina ho no
Uhene sakra utum say yeah like it's not proportional
madam ensi so maka kire wo ne nsa no enan no eho nan nie wono a woni ne nsa no eho nan no afi no kire the real nan enie hey enie so eno no so enti wokoshi adwo mahama mode a aha no de we no ko wen so wo ko no mo hode a
Ghana penifo petuo omo petuo san so omo de Ghana to omo hu be omo de to ne okurum ha
ene wo kire
penifo petuo san ma omo de ko omo de to ne be okurum ha bo mo man na konkan etodi na gigi to de ko di to petuo we omo na say US ne buy ma hete ma no pri Germany na ja wa share woni mde obitima ayeduma ya pamanita because
over utie she eche manu me amakoshi anida wo yetia ne ho ofe pa uhu se ne to abukafo pe oboa wo she eyi boto so oboa me hu ne da oboa ya be she ha eche manu a odi kan ane to 5 minutes ansa na bitwam bia pe wa she bi menene ko didi o Hamburg ya bisa no e ko tena baby ne me maame bi ko tena baby di edidi
no fa ne didi en ko to se nimdie we na makonya wo je medi metumi ya ya mpa ne da aso hwede doctor ATM enenam kuruma sei packaging mais na mo packaging mais
packaging dey is one na doctor pay he say
packaging na say
doctor
almost every doctor you and who doctor you and back kuruma sei ana ko ka kire Ghana for say oh Ghana for me need United Nation credentials bia me yamo mu nua Ghana ni na mu me ho adwuma amobo a mani gi de mo ye ho ntina pese me bom abaso ntino Minister Sama to bottles being person with the same when Munaka Monje go be Dr. UN, yes, I could be but Dr. UN by oh, my name is Dr. UN, you know, I've been to United General meetings, you know, I've been to this, I've been to that. No pay feeding bottle, name bottle, no painting, walk up. Now to me, you know, my movie, Sakon Yamudim, could do hold at there for your word. Suffering bottle near the moment. Packaging. Ghana for no pen correct. I guess I was actually the swallow. And we actually be this why I paid the
and I am not so shrubby, meaning say
oh yeah, sorry, ahomachi no koye videos and sana a grofona bejumo because ojuchane
yeah America or different over there just wo tu hu aso oba ba be chi obi because oh yeah fast obi a wa hospital ujina ni mu twa video kra na usuru
na ya kan nyina so na ma yankan ni amatela film amatela soria ana me expose asumasi ana me de me nyaganda ana me de me na me ma fact me na me ka no kore wona be gina ho na no kate be di we ho dance say we wa ko school America we doctor ni amatela
ofa film na no yese wontumi ma internet no so be kan no asem o
dabi anim gwase say pam
and so food soldiers no e defend them when you was say you persecute them I was say you prosecute them pa na ejelium because I impersonation
amatela so
and I lie
amatela soria ana so mesi ye jandam ana obu twa tro ana me na me kam rekore ana me na me credibility want me anko ye hwehwemu amfane out abetena ho all because or your party ni hwe sa branch no until say obeka asema fa nipa bi a wonim ne pa ho a obo sa asema okan nya nokore no wadwin be say asema oka fa manfo ho ne nokore me see odi ko kapete ko na ma me say 99% of personal attack a branch ni ya fa manfo ho ne
Intro.
99% of opa obetima find the political exposés the hardship on these politicians when it comes to national conversation obetima find serious, but when it comes to personal attack and I will be no either for and I will not be at a intro in a mubie no enokre e mubie no enokre e intro na no kan ya kan say kete fifa han single room self contained or it is a lie kete fifa min ko ni fie kran fie ahodo ba mi ensa na makọ won kran ko a ye wa agona kran ka ho ye wo bu fan ka ho en kran ko min ko ni fie ko ba mi ensa entro abante no e personal attacks e entro no twafa manfo na mum se okafa MPP for ho a we NDC ne ba ya wo de se o ka no kore no until se obeka fa obi a wonim ne pa ho ama ho se de o ka de nya no kore no obeka se o ka no kore o tonton posi apem free sada no party we say wo me fa program serious bi mta NDC full soldiers na obejeje o mani de o madi agro de o madwene de agro sa shame on you. Oye oba so Salome wa no gbagba so le awon di ma wo krom ha nyina atem o e yi se oba betena Ghana aye adwuma abuild itself abuild ni fi abuild na adwuma bi so le a wo di ma wo krom so ti oba nche wa manane enka ti oba nche kwa Ghana nye hu se wo de wo ti oba nche wa manane so le wo di ma noble women hard working women o ma ye adwuma build themselves in Ghana here wo ti oba nche be ma o ti Salome wo so le ma o mo ebo bra na wo di o matem hwe wa wi ye ni gwasi ni
offend the sanity say unse people will the natural brain or criticize the idea or pay but onya there's this guy no or obi enim so ege or that but she gay power social media power na say Licky said he was a gay all this one because or but she gay for God gay for it to live your truth so it could be so no ni dream no or bad bema ben on pay or born home on the name but when you say dream no akosho bi kona no ye ni abrofa warrior senete and most of them yeah most of the guys are more they say mawa social media be brain na abrofo net depression and frustration on the social media e be the other women black women at them because I won't feel say we didn't save them out of where they
yeah ono so ti Germany o say you to infa Captain Caesar so no so dey no ti Ghana man watem no ehu ye say na ira pam no mo ti man chen choda ru
Ari on be pam o
who say the omo fa enya hwio ye bu na mo baba be ye say ye asawo ye we wo hu oba ye ebusuafo mo me fa munja ha na agro ye de
oh we just as a babio and I'm boss a babio and I
just say minimum adi ati agu no so wonti mi nyina fa ko ase nchate awe no
why can asuma so me prove itself
yes
I want to be the area by all ye be throw petition I was about David Wale
oh no
David yeah just say when you do any more the answer why is a robot no why is a Lufthansa and yes so kujina see ye say yeah ni say yeah see
abai
no twetwa nani
abai no about the camera so
wa someone no a wo besna ko fa camera no masoma o se kotwa photo
restore na asa ojina
doctor say adoso
Sada Ajia for real. And no, you hard working woman. And no, you had my way and that's when they say, I don't get it.
Now what Ghana ni baba Ghana ni baba na yi so. I buy my first kiosk 200 Ghana cedi and I started my business. Wow, mu betinka. Siampafo. Kwatena se komemme ne kwotie ma ne ma mobobo wa nyina na ma betena se na atom ne kasa tentene And my yes saying I'm the 200 and share business. I said, who him 200 Ghana cedi? Admit me. Huh? We she also obemwa looking useless into one se bra wa bre we asen eh ye de aden ye bra ye mo obemwa no ne pen for wono ye di no office table so ye de say wono no obo wa no ota no odwon so asia ubewu ya yire ho a abusia ene ye de mu besie sese ukokoshia won mo na mo baba o maham na eni yo ne ye die ni sese de asema aba no ontumi nka ne na mo ho nyina se ne ma wa mo ahye na ham no boto ne roba ya mo ade ahye na ham tini tu pente ya mo ani nye mesrew ne ye wo bia fa ne saa unya ayi atofian bi odien yo fa oba mo asomdwie na etesen a one ne mo bra enne hwe minim ade we se na ebe frɛnse ye silicon de ben o we oba ba mu wia no asen mi a kyerɛ o se na obe mia no obe mia nti ti oba ne bi ho oba se wo so no to ante ase da se bota ya mia hye ne to no umia eno ne eto no ye difference kakra wo mu
oh he dey o your confessions o me ka fire why your confession papa
Debi anyame nko obi sukura ba be kan se o se wono so afa mu bida ma me ko hwe no mre wo wan akoa bi ono so ha anya ye nko o hwe was me too I have a experience obi o hasa wo be kan was I have experience
obi elufu a ebe pai ni
mbajo mo woni Lion Rock was o hene I have experienced some before
me see my one sa ade no to send in no mabo amwa no mo ya bebo tuka ana brazier bi abeba utimi a cute brazier bi na ni na bu no ogun abeka say 13
Ofaya, you need to be prosecuted. So what me who ade we who ya na hin ye kire ma me hade how many months ni Ofaya need to be ache be say
ache ohina ache
Overtiffing no balance.
Ofaya needs to be prosecuted. Say ka sama nto woni okatachi nyina mu duebo uko hoko ye den well na unim say we na uhu no hosa no ye woni nofo de nyina wo ho ye woni nofo de wo ho a wo sisa nofo no ene say aboyo say ayete say balu wo de fagum eno ne de wo ho dada ano ne post nyina wo ho
yeah
na nie hu ma no de mempese meka no unim say pan de say no yesan ye e woni ye okra no se o meka okra tia say ye okra no bom ti mu bebre mu bedi rubber kra me ka kire mo wa ye okra no bonase a wo be hye
nti ye o se baby a o hine duru ni specialty o ye nko
ye okra no bom wo de mo nko hwe me won se makoyi we abra uni baby am de firi bre o enti wo ni agi a o maame wo ye de a wo chenchi na ma de rubber kra na wo die no rubber yeah ayan kwai ochina e beto aso enti ne ayi o de say Dr. ATM e de Kofi o de say of Adawroma ne Dr. ATM e de amaye no ha ne de mo besi nyame ya adoma ochina merebe ma ye beto aso ya bo adwuma almost 3 hours bet ye damase and matter e chi papa. Thank you so much. But more than say we follow of the Nation Uncle all the platforms Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Eunice Nyakwa Facebook. And they say well because now you know one connected in Timbacho Nyame Adman next week. Monsha no say Saturday biano sa hoden wo hobi bia metwema Freedom Hour say any de beremo. Ye baba betena se abedin komo se na etie bia wate tie sremo amomo modern amonsha ne so Freedom Hour eno ye Freedom Fighters ye tena se ane abedidi Ghana ho komo ko the one talking point Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. Why na mama ye nyina obetumi follow me so se won subscribe to my channel na bo modern na subscribe medamase nyame ya adoma ye behia next week but ni nyina chi no within the days obehu ye individually ye be ba be a program say da mase why bye.
Na lero tengin la opyanga pana obe ya zina oyana kwe borok on kwe mae oyana yake onya kema asa tenga amala tenge asigi tengaye yasanda make alima puwa yogi yezor puwa yogi na sanna borge asero bariebo okendene namiye na lero tengilla opyanga pana ya zina oyana kwe borok on kwe mae oyana yake onya kema amala tenge asigi tengaye yasanda make alima puwa yogi yezor puwa yogi na sanna borge asero bariebo okendene namiye